life, and I won't look back ever again.
You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah.
I'm changing who I am, I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving, you can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again.
No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend to me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the cast. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose. And I feel like the pain shouldn't last. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before, and man, I'm not perfect.
I'm changing who I am, I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving, you can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again.
I'm not playing with them. Never that. But you already know that though. You know that. They scared. It's drill time. From day one, they should've knew it was 21 gun salute. Shit, you ain't the only one that do it. I floss on anything and anything that come next to you. I could be the grizzle niggas that stay low on the time that he get it in. They already ready know. And I don't play games. I'm letting them niggas know I'm still to the hard creature, the nigga that come know. I'm from Gutterville. You know what a nigga just like. Pausing and all pretending I'm coming in all types. Niggas a real surrender. The nigga that don't like. You say you a real gangster to show me what you like. I run up in your hood, nigga, and give you the 3 type. Run to your door, nigga, and see what you really like. Kick down, nigga, I done had him on all likes. You can ask my mom, we been in jail in one night. I can feel the breathe in me. Niggas still talking, they don't know how shit gotta be. They don't want it though. The directions that niggas wanna see. You be talking about a life code, I'm a fucking shit. Against the villa, get you real done. I'm from where niggas don't wanna go, that's for real, son. Stop playing, nigga, I ain't had a meal done. Locked up at 13, that's for real, son. Locked up, I know they wanna stop the life for me. I been outside with niggas not, you know how I be. I'm a real grinder, you know, on the block every day. Posted like a mailbox, that's what I say. You wanna play, I'm gifted. You wanna play with life, you wanna play with your shit, nigga, not tonight. He don't wanna die. A real type of different scene every night. And I don't play with these niggas, I swear I'm the light. Ask to the region of God to really see you. The truth for the life, these niggas that won't meet you. I'm the brutalest nigga that know how I get to you. I see it, nigga, you know I go through you. These niggas really don't stop me. I be outside, I'm in the ring, I'm so cocky. Fuck it, y'all niggas tryna watch me. Believe in me, nigga, you know I'm outside like Rocky. Love how they wanna stop me. They know that I'm that nigga, they know I'm a real G. I don't play with these niggas, they know how I'm gon' be. When it come to getting money, I be outside B. 30 on the sill, I get it hard. Capping every day, nigga, I swear to God. They try to stop me now, but I'm on the boulevard. And I'm from the niggas where it ain't not hard. I know this what I'm really like. Playing on my top, get a nigga done tonight. I can make a call, make a nigga lose his life. with the shooter outside every fucking night. It's kinda hard for me to be easy. I'm so used to living life, yeah, I'm so breezy. Have him dead on his knees, yeah, please believe me. Praying for a nigga, you don't really need me. But if my father keeper and my brother, you be saying that I'm that nigga and you don't hear me. I be where them niggas never go. You already know. Sincere that nigga, I swear to God, hear me though. Hear me, you already know. You already know.
What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? This your boy Gangsta Cap. You already know what time it is. I got the lowdown for the low now. And this is where it go down. Like, share, subscribe to the page because you already know. This the #1 spot on YouTube for online interviews and celebrity gossip. 101.1 The Bounce. You already know. We don't make the news. We just break it down. OMG, man. What's good in the hood, y'all? Salute to everybody out there. You already know. Mods on deck. Real shit time, man. You already know how we do. Shit been hitting the fan, man. A lot of shit been coming out in this trial. Oh, man, I got to ask the people. I said, how could they not know? How could y'all not know? We've been talking about it for so long, man. Y'all know who this couple is. We already know who got the private jet. Everybody should already know. They talking about, no, it's got to be Kanye. No, Kanye ain't had no private jet. Pay attention. Yeah, it's an elite rapper. Elite rapper. Elite rapper, y'all. That's how crazy this shit is. Elite rapper. That's married too. What's good in the motherfucking hood? It's Friday, man. Y'all know how Friday come, man. Y'all do know how Friday come. It's the best day of the week. Yeah, it's awful. You better make you something fresh. Looking at her like, what? You know that shit don't even move like that.
You want another one? Is that what you're asking?
That shit don't even move like that. Before we get to that, man, you know how we do. We're going to start on something. Before we break that down, we're going to break this down, though. Like it ain't nothing. Like it ain't nothing, man. Say, man. Hey, man. I thought this shit was funny as hell. Weird. Funny and weird at the same time. I thought this shit was funny and weird at the same time, bro. I thought this shit was funny and weird at the same time, man. You can't make this shit up, y'all. What happened?
This woman, her husband was picked up and taken. So they got signs that he was kidnapped. He was swept up in a deportation thing.
They thought he was kidnapped.
Look, they're saying he was kidnapped and taken by the government.
They knew the fuck the government
don't
kidnap nobody.
If he's not illegal,
if he illegal, then he wasn't kidnapped. Nigga, they came to arrest you.
I know, but you know, we talk about verbiage all the time, terminology. This is what his family is saying. Basically, he's taken away from his family. He's been kidnapped. And we don't know where he is, and they showed the camps that.
If you smart, you shut up because they coming to get you too.
Right?
If you ain't good too. I don't know what's wrong with these motherfuckers, man.
Talk to the psychedelic drug research. Are we gonna really do this?
So yeah, a Florida woman is upset after she found out a dude that she used to fuck 10 years ago is now her daughter's baby daddy. She couldn't believe it, y'all. She couldn't believe it. So she was fucking on a young nigga. The mama was fucking on a young nigga. And then now he got older. And her daughter got of age to be fucked. And now he just had a baby with the daughter. Ain't that crazy?
So she the grandma to the baby.
To the baby, to her ex-boyfriend.
Oh,
that's some real hood shit, y'all.
That's some real ghetto shit.
That's some real hood shit. You talking about being in the hood? That's some hood shit. Like
I be saying, to be slim pickings around this motherfucker.
So the nigga fucked the mama and the daughter. Basically, he fucked the mama and the daughter, but had a baby by the daughter.
Right.
He used to fuck with the mama when he was a young nigga. So he probably was 20, she was 30. Then when he became 30, now the daughter 18, he fucking
right.
The
So
daughter.
This is the daughter that has seen you around. You've seen her when she was younger than 18. Right, because now she turned 18, you fucking with her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these niggas be slim pedos. That's really what the fuck it be. And these women be letting these niggas up in the house and, you know, be thinking that they handling everything in the bedroom when these niggas is really looking at your daughters.
And this nigga had the nerve to say, he said, I hit an old bitch when I was a jit. Then her daughter caught me later when she was a fully grown adult. In the story.
Yeah, it just justifies that now she's a fully grown adult.
But
10 years ago, she was fucking 8.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdo. Call it how it is.
Call it like it is. But niggas don't think that is weird for some reason. I'm starting to notice that niggas don't think that's weird. They don't think it's weird to be fucking a little girl that you once saw grow up as a little girl.
No, that's why I say that this shit be a facade when everybody's trying to go like, oh, you know, watch out for the kids. Y'all don't give a fuck because niggas like this exist everywhere in every culture in every fucking city. And they be waiting for these young children just to hit the legal mark, just so that you can step to them.
I ain't gonna lie. I think they be waiting for this.
You really be waiting. You have like shit that you're seeing them because there's no way that I dated your mom 10 years ago and I know about you and that's her daughter. And just because you turned 18, I need to hit. Man, what the fuck out of here? These niggas don't have no integrity. These
and then have a baby by her?
Right. They fucking wild animals.
The least
like animals that be out in the loose. That's how these niggas are. The tame ones be at the zoo, and that's us folks that be do our business, take care of our family. But the wild niggas is just like the niggas that get out the zoo. Because this is some bullshit. No way. Makes no sense.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy as hell. You would think a nigga be like, all right, man, at least you gonna do it on the back end where ain't nobody gonna know about it. This nigga said, I'm about to give her a baby. Watch when the mama see me. What the family reunion gonna be like? What Thanksgiving dinner gonna be like? How you gonna walk up on mama on Thanksgiving dinner?
Okay, and then let's peep the mindset of the daughter. This was your mama's boyfriend. You don't remember this nigga bringing you chips and shit?
Oh no, you know what it mean, right?
You the nasty ass girl. Right, she was always hot mad.
She was always
right.
That's what that was. Come on. She always was looking like they need something. And now she gets to that point where she like, you know what? You can get it.
Right, because why him? You ain't looking at him like, oh, Mr. James nasty. Now all of a sudden I'm grown, he trying to touch me. No, you trying to mess with Mr. James.
Soon as you
so come on.
Soon as you knew who it was, you supposed to be like, oh, that's the nigga you fucking my mother.
Right, ew, you supposed to look at that nigga like an old pervert. No, you down for the shit. That's why I say these people be loose in the fucking head.
Because she started thinking about what he used to do for mama.
Right.
Like, I remember he used to bring this.
What did we say? A fucking motive? It's always nasty, yes. Nasty as hell. This shit's nasty.
They like that shit. But that can show you that the mama ain't teach her daughter shit.
Okay.
That's what that means. The daughter ain't forced. Mama.
Right, that's why all of this shit is taking place. She messing with your daughter, he's messing with the daughter and fine with it. She messing with this nigga that she watched date her own mother. Y'all got some shit. People don't be watching at home. They don't be watching it. And then we be wondering why shit happening out in the world because these women ain't training their daughters. They ain't training their damn selves. And these niggas ain't trained either. Out here preying on younger kids. Oh, she just hit legal age. I'm about to get that. Do you hang outside in front of the school too, don't you?
He probably used to do that.
Exactly.
Most of these niggas probably did do that.
Right.
They used to go to the school every day. Be chilling. I remember I told what's the name that one day. I said, nigga, every day, why niggas telling me you hanging in front of the school? I couldn't believe that shit. Like, nigga, you done lost your mind.
Just got on a fucking backpack.
Niggas be looking for
you grown as hell. You looking at chicks wearing fucking backpacks. You gotta go home to their parents. You're a loser.
That's why I said most of these niggas prey on women that need them. They don't prey on the women that don't need them. They prey on the nigga that need them. Right. Pay attention. That's how this shit be. That's why I said, couldn't be me. It couldn't be me.
But of course she needs you. She a child, my nigga. Fuck. She just leaving her mama house. No life experience. Ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't got shit going on. So yeah. But these niggas be losers. So when you look for a chick like that, come on, look at the situation. You can't have too much going on in your life.
He said he had made it.
Made what? A baby?
You know how these niggas be thinking? They be thinking they made it.
Huh.
What they say, I made it. That's what this nigga thought. He had the baby. Look, that's the mama. When he used to fuck with the mama, now he had a baby by the daughter. And the mama said, the mama was like, please tell me this ain't true. You was hunching my child too, shaking my head. You need to be ashamed. Hell, both of y'all, you just hit everybody wrong. Queese, you couldn't control me, so you went after my child, and she fell for it. Well, I'll be damned. Got another baby, and nope, don't nobody care because you got money. What about the principle, having morals?
Oh, so that's why the daughter went for her, because she a hoe.
Yeah, because she was hoe. I guess because he got a little money, she said, nah, I'm gonna go get that. Mama ain't know what to do with him.
Yeah, for now.
Mama ain't know what to do with him. So I'm gonna go try to fuck. Ooh, that's a nasty situation right there. She a raw doggy.
Yeah. And she gonna get, and these are the people that get stuck up in the trap of getting done wrong their whole fucking life.
That nigga got mama pussy and the daughter pussy.
And he gonna leave your ass.
And he
somebody else, because that's how the story play.
He probably walking around like
a notch on his fucking belt.
I'm that nigga. He probably feel like he that nigga. He had
both. He's on himself.
And nigga said, I was with the mama before I was with you, bitch. Keep playing with me and watch me go back to your mama.
Okay, come on now. That's why we saying.
Nigga be like, keep playing with me, watch me go back to your mama. I'm gonna call your mama, man. Get your daughter, man.
And you know what the truth is you can't tell nobody nothing. The reason why I say that is because I was young and stupid too, right? And when people are trying to tell you shit, it just don't register, right? You don't hear shit. You just doing you living your life. It's not till you get older where you be like, God damn. But because you really just have to go through it. This chick, she don't even know the fucking adventure she finna go on. You chasing a nigga over this bag, you're just a notch on his fucking belt. You about to be done good for a little bit, and then you about to be part of the rotation. Like, that's really what happens. And then it starts the arguments, the fights, the back and forth. Mama gonna be laughing if she don't go back and fuck his ass again too. It's like, y'all just, it get real crazy from here because there's no shit.
It don't get better.
Right. It gets real crazy. They don't give a damn.
I'm telling y'all, when they give you context clues, you gotta pay attention. Even afterwards, all I see on the internet, it gotta be Kanye West. It has to be Kanye. No. It ain't Kanye. Kanye West is not on this list who own private jets. Kanye West ain't never owned a private jet. He may took a jet, but he never owned one. Kanye West wasn't married at the time. Only person was married and owned a private jet is Jay-Z. They say Jay-Z live in a separate house with Beyonce, allegedly. Pay attention. Who would have been the person that had a freak off with Daphne Joy? At first, I thought it was Rick Ross. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was like, damn, maybe it was Rick Ross, nasty ass. Go behind Diddy back. Because that's some real fucked up shit. That's when you realize your friends ain't really your friends. Because this, and they said, Yo, they said in court, P. Diddy whooped her ass. When he found out she did a freak off behind his back, that she said that was the first time he ever beat her. He whooped her ass, grabbed her by her neck, threw her on the ground, kicked her. They basically did the same thing he did to Cassie. But she did a freak off behind his back. See, because P. Diddy feel like them shit is supposed to be sacred. But
didn't I say you be asking why you don't pay the strippers, motherfucker? Because I'm paying you exclusively to do exactly what the fuck we do. And you ain't supposed to be with nobody. Nobody know my business. You hoes out here acting the fuck up like I made this public. Cassie sitting on
see, but that's the thing. But that's the thing. It is a little sex ring. So it is public. Mm-hmm. They have a little, they have a ring where basically this woman said, Daphne Joy said, it's other rappers. It's not just P. Diddy. And it started to come out in court. And in the midst of it coming out, the prosecution said, oh, Your Honor, I object. We don't want this to come out. Why? Because they don't want the other rappers. So now you got people on the internet that's like, hold up, something ain't making sense. You telling us you trying to protect these women from being trafficked, but you don't want the other traffickers' name to come out?
Exactly what I was saying.
We're protecting these other people.
It starts to look like, okay, take all the nonsense out of it. All of this shit that's going on. It starts to look like a witch hunt, because if you are trying to go after these people that are trafficking, disrespecting women, putting people's lives in jeopardy, shouldn't we be getting all of these motherfuckers? Line them up, right? Their names need to be released. These people are out here. We're supporting them, making them rich. We're buying their music. We're streaming. We're going to concerts. The public has the right to know who the fuck they are, just like these predators that got to register with the fucking city and state. Mm-hmm. Like, it should be no difference. But because they have money, and that's why Diddy's looking around like, why am I the only one here? I don't have nobody to support me. Everybody's going against me. But the people that are going against me were at my fucking parties. You people were here. Didn't I say you don't think some of these people that were supposed to take him down go get paid off and fucked a little bit? Get some concert tickets or flown out on the fucking jet too? There's a favor for everybody. Why am I only here? If it's really about this, Rico and all of this shit, then and it's an underlying issue. Of course, you want to put people's business, expose these liars for who they are. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's a business fucking transaction back here that has gone wrong. Somebody has upset, done something, said something, whatever the case, to have you here right here today.
Well, he did. We already said. We already been through that. He did. The nigga said he was going to start his own black political party.
Did he say that? I missed that. I didn't know he was going to start a black political party.
Yeah, he did an interview, and in the interview, he said this was when Trump was running for office. This particular last time, this second term, and he did an interview, and he was like that he don't think black people should vote Republican or Democrat. He was like he feel we should hold our vote. And he was like, he basically told what the fuck his agenda was.
Oh, yeah.
And he totally finished. Yeah. And he said that he was getting all the black powerful people together, and they was going to start their own black political party. Basically like how the Democrats and Republicans, but they're going to be basically like what Jonathan Odie said, the black Illuminati. And basically that they were going to, he was basically saying how we need to have our own political party when we come up to the table. So we have somebody, basically when you have somebody run independent, basically it's like our own independent party, but it's going to be of black billionaires. Yeah. So basically what he was trying to do, and they said, hold up, my nigga, you trying to go anti-government.
Yeah, that's a really, really big deal, because they use celebrities. They use celebrities to endorse these, these politicians, so that we can vote for us. They like, get the black vote, right? So they needed our black vote from the beginning when they first gave it to us. You know what I mean?
Right. Help them get the white
right. Vote. So, but what I'm saying, how we started voting in the first place. So now we already got y'all. Motherfucker, we need that shit. As much as you don't think that your vote fucking matters. Right.
It's your influence. The last thing we need
is you to influence something else. Right. We don't want you to influence something that goes against. What is it? Oh. Yeah, they don't want you influencing anything that goes against their ideologies. It's not going to happen. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, you look desperate now.
What?
Nose is dripping. She on drooling. Oh, did you just pass it? Right there.
Where?
Right there. Did he launch his Black political party?
Oh yeah, there it goes. Yeah, see? Like, come on, you thought you was gonna win? You thought they wasn't coming for you when you did this?
I believe in my heart there will be a race war. That's why this message is not just to black people. You know what I'm saying? This message is to everybody. This man is really trying to turn us against each other and put us in a situation. America messed up.
That's why. America messed up. He trying to put, I'm gonna start my own black part. I'm like, what that part? I really just want that one part.
I started in 2004 when Voted died, and this is the evolution of that thought, of that empowerment, of that independence, of us taking self-accountability, so we're not caught with our pants down like this election. Right now, we're not gonna get nothing. We caught with our pants down. We're not organized. We're not ready to really take this on.
Let me ask you, what's the difference between Voted died and Hold Your Vote Diddy? And what occurred between those two phases that made the change happen?
I went through the experience.
You see what he just said? When we were giving you money, when the white people was giving you money, it was vote or die. He was he was influenced or pushing vote or die. Now he's saying, hold your vote. And I'm starting my own black political party. Who the fuck are you? Who do you think you are? Oh, we done gave you too much money now.
You know, Kai Cenat said that. He said something about the BET Awards, but he was saying that it's dangerous sometimes taking money from these big places because it's like an endorsement to speak as a pro to us. And he said he don't want to just take anybody's money because he don't want to.
Once you take their money,
right.
You basically saying we represent.
Right, and he doesn't want to just be representing people and taking backs. You know, people get caught on that thing where they're just trying to look for the bag.
But people also get caught up forgetting who gave you the bag, nigga. Who put you in a position of power?
Yeah,
it's like the white man.
He was saying you got to be strategic how you do this shit because people will do it with a motive. You know what I'm saying? And they'd be like, well, you remember?
White man gave you the money. The white man put you in a position. The white man runs the bank. There ain't no African American banks in the United States of America. The white man gave you the deal with de Blasio. The white man gave you the deal with Macy's when you brokered them deals for Sean Clothing. Sean John Clothing wasn't even his clothing line. He was just the face of a name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he didn't even own that. See, that you never. This is what we fail to realize. They never give us anything. It's like saying, yo, Gangsta Cat, we want to give you your own clothing line. They say we're going to put the money behind it. They're not going to give me, you think they're going to give me all this money to start something and let me just controlly run it? No.
That's why Kanye be fighting all the time.
Because even though it's my name.
Right, y'all trying to claim this is my shit.
It's not yours.
But you saw the backstages with his fashion shows and him laying out the same conversation.
You're just a face. You're not nothing but a name. You are Kanye. You probably get 20% out of the 100% we make off your name. But you think that you're somebody. Why? Because it's your name. Your name doesn't mean you own it. It's owned by white people. We answer to people. They just make you feel good because it's your name. That's what Michael Jordan's mother didn't want with Nike. That's why he ended up leaving Nike and ended up starting Jordan. When you go see Jordan parachuters, they have nothing but Jordan on it. Not a Nike sign, not a nothing. Just a Jordan logo, right? That's all you see on a Jordan. Just a Jordan logo and a 23. You don't see a Nike no more, nothing. Why? Because he got to the point where he said, I don't need the white man. You're not going to give me 20% of my money and make me feel good like you created me. That's what Nike was doing to niggas for years. They still do it to people. Ain't too many people that can stand on their own. So what makes these people think, what made this nigga think that he can take our money, build your success, build your bank account, and then sit on the same platforms that we fucking created, that we fund, and tell us what you gonna do?
Right. Audacity. But that's exactly how you're gonna look at it. I don't fault them. Why? Because they're in a position to put you in a position. And now you're trying to put backlash. No. That's not how this
works. Now you're trying to focus.
You follow the protocol. And if you want to stay here in this lane with us, you continue to follow protocol. When you don't, then you're no longer a friend of mine.
and you no longer going to eat off the corporation.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the same corporation that's feeding you is the same corporation. It's the same corporation that you talking about hold your vote for.
Right.
Hold the fuck up. What you mean hold your vote? Mm-hmm. So then we need to hold our checks that we sign and that we giving you. Mm-hmm. Or better yet, hold the fuck up. We need to stop telling these niggas to hold off on prosecuting on trafficking. And we need to get this nigga out the way. Right. Because now you become a what? You're an enemy of the state.
And liquidate everything you have. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense in this when you're speaking out like this. Especially about politics being influential on the black people.
My nigga, the white man will let you do whatever you want until you start fucking with them. So now when you started saying I'm a politician, now you want to come over in this field? Nigga, you supposed to do what they tell LeBron do? Shut up and play basketball. Shut up and influence music, nigga. Shut up and sign somebody. Shut up and go get another freak party for this top executive that I got coming in. Mind your business. But now you think you bigger than who you really are. Then guess what ended up happening to you? Guess what happened to you? Exactly where we at now. So pay attention. You want to, and then now the feds start putting 2 and 2 together. Why? Because they still got interviews from Jonathan Odie when he said you trying to create a black boule and you trying to put all these elites together. You
got that?
You look.
Got this? And we've been investigating from the 2020.
That was in the 90s.
Right.
That was early 2000s.
Yeah, his interview was from the
2000s. Early 2000s. So it's 2025. So for over 20 years, this nigga had this plane. How is it a Spanish nigga was able to come out and tell us you're playing with Rick Ross, DJ Khaled, and all these niggas? And guess what happens? When we see y'all in pictures, who do you see? Rick Ross. You see DJ Khaled. All these niggas coming together, Kanye West, where they was basically trying to build them an elite $1 billion club. We gonna get billionaires together. If I got 10 billionaires together, you see what I'm saying? And we all together, who can stop us?
Yeah, I get what they was trying to build, but you got to understand that the corporation in which you live in is not going to allow
what Suge Knight said.
You cannot. They're not.
You remember what Suge Knight said? Suge Knight said, come on, man. P. Diddy was the same one that snitched on them when they tried to do it in the music business. Mm-hmm. The same thing P. Diddy tried to do with politics, Suge Knight tried to do in the music business with distribution. He tried to get Murder Inc. He tried to get Jay Prince, Suge Knight, all the top niggas, and Murder Inc. together. No, it was just Murder Inc. And what they was going to do is they were going to start their own distribution label, like Empire. Basically, the same thing Empire doing. Empire is not a record label; they're a distribution. But guess what? They Arab and Iranian niggas. So when black people was trying to do it, they took us out. Said, no, we can't let y'all control the music business. But the Iranian nigga, because the nigga that owned Empire, he's Iranian, he could come do it though.
You got to have money, and not only that, they're not going to allow you as a black person to start trying to change the influence that we want to have in the fucking world. Nigga, you cannot be in control of this because we give it to you. We allow you to do the performing and the entertaining for us. We pay you, make our deals, and whatever that may be, but you cannot be in charge of this. We're not going to let you take this.
You think that's what it is?
Come on now.
You think it's about overtaking, or you think it's about controlling the money and keeping the money in a certain percent? Because it's almost like brokering deals. Yes, if I allow you to do it, I can't extort you for 65%.
Exactly. And then not only that branches off to other people to do that. So where does that leave me? If I'm the top business, I want to stay in a league of my own, right? I don't want to be with the rest of you people, right? I'm trying to stay in a league of my own where I'm the only one needed. The commodity is me. Right. So why am I going to start to relinquish power and allow you guys to open up a bunch of, distribution centers and labels and shit like that? And that takes away from me, where I get to extort you, keep the money circulating up here amongst me and my buddies. You get what I'm saying? That's why I say it's a union. Is it a cult? You damn right it is. They're not. It's just not going to happen. As much as you think how it should be and how business should be run for these rappers, it's not realistic to the person that's trying to hold the power to themselves. Because if it was you in that business, you'd be thinking the same thing. No, I can't give this away. If I give this away, not only do I have the potential to lose my balance, there's going to be a whole lot behind him that are going to learn the game and want to do the same thing. Where does that put me? Where does that put music business in general?
So listen to what he said, y'all. Pay attention. Listen to this.
It's of politics. Played the game with the Democratic Party. The people that I went and campaigned for.
Look, you hear him, right? I played the game with the Democratic. You see what this is called enemy of the state. You're turning your back on us. Mm-hmm. After we already gave you everything. It's mighty funny how niggas is quick to turn their back on a motherfucker after they already happy and got what they want.
That's what they trying to say. That's what the white folks trying to say. It's mighty funny, my nigga. How you trying to switch the fuck up?
You was all for everything we was
right. You was down, popping bottles, down with the parties, vouching for the vote. Now, so you got to change your heart.
Now you got a little money.
So Charlamagne asked exactly that. What was the difference between
vote or die or hold your vote? No, right. Hold your vote.
Yeah, hold your vote.
It was vote or die. Now it's hold your vote.
Right.
So you're an enemy in the state. So basically, no, he's a traitor. And not only you're a traitor, you thought you can win at the game. Right. You can't beat the corporation.
No,
you can't.
You cannot beat the corporation. The corporation set up not to fucking lose.
So he thought he was gonna be able to say all this, do all this, tell him what his secret plan was, and they weren't gonna figure out a way to bankrupt you, take your money, fuck you over, put you in a position, what they call humiliate you, ridicule. What's that word? Ridicule you. What we call that? Humiliate you, shame, humiliation.
So that's what they're doing because you're getting the worst of the worst.
That's what
you are getting the worst. You ain't getting the simple freak. You getting
everything. They're giving you details.
You're getting all of it.
And you want to know why? You want to know why? Because this stops any future thoughts of you saying I'm going to run for president.
Right.
See, not only do we destroy you, but we want to make it to where you can't ever think that you can have power again. Right. Because part of having power, whether it's a senator, whether it's senator, whether it's a governor, whether it's a mayor, is your reputation. So
your reputation is destroyed.
So when we shame you and humiliate your reputation through the court, even if you win the trial, your reputation is so humiliated.
It's so tainted. Even if all of this trickle down effects and we surprised at the end and we like, oh shit, how did this happen? It doesn't matter. If he comes back to the world, it's never going to be.
That's why I said I truly believe this is a humiliation ritual. This is a humiliation ritual. And like I said, they doing this to him. They doing this to him because what? He tried to take them out by telling people to hold their vote. Who are you to tell people to hold their vote after we gave you and put you in positions that you in?
You trying to mess with politics?
And I think Diddy be thinking like he earned the shit he got. Nigga, everything you got, they gave you. Everything. It's not like you, bro. They choose you. People tell you all the time you are chosen. Why you keep thinking like?
I know, but you had see. Yeah, they choose you, right?
Yeah,
but people, I can't speak for everybody else. That entitlement, I busted my ass to do all of that. Even if you helped me, I took your shit, kept your seat, all of that. Right. Blood, sweat, and tears. But you know what I'm saying? But that's blood, sweat, and tears, nigga. Your integrity has always been on the line. Niggas have always came for you. Your life has always been in danger. You know what I'm saying? You got sexual secrets. There's a lot that be on a person like his shoulder. So you're looking at it from a perspective like, yeah, I earned this. I have a right to say this and be and they like, no, you don't. You play our game. We don't play yours.
And that's why the prosecution stopped them when they wanted to say, because the defense is like, hold up. If y'all gonna put me on trial, let's put all the bullshit out. Because that's what Brian Still is like, because Brian Still is the one that's asking her questions. Asking Daphne Joy her questions. Mm-hmm. So Daphne Joy is giving all this information out. The prosecution do not want everybody else to be humiliated, right? It's only supposed to be a humiliation ritual. But P. Diddy, they don't give up. They don't give a fuck. This is how you know money talking bullshit walk. Mm-hmm. They don't give a fuck about the Punisher. They don't give a fuck about the escorts. But when it comes to this rapper, the married rapper, with the private jet. That has to be. What do you mean? He also is indulging in trafficking.
Same thing, right?
Why is his name not brought up?
Because he's probably still playing by the fucking rules. It's not his time.
He's either playing by the rules. Or they're still building a case on him, and they don't want his name to be dropped because then it allows him to get his shit together and say, okay, they coming.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And I guarantee you,
either he's still playing at the table. You know, Jay-Z said it. I've been playing cards with the house money. You ain't never lied, my nigga. You ain't never lied.
But and he was playing cards with the house money. My nigga, this how you know niggas is playing cards with the house money. Soon as your boy P. Diddy went to jail, he went from $1 billion nigga to only being worth 400 million. Nigga, you was playing with the house money. Anytime you lose,
found that out, once they started to
because
we don't own it.
Because that means that you didn't actually have $1 billion. These are people giving you money monthly. That's like if YouTube go away, I don't get no money from YouTube. That's like Cash App go away, you don't get no money. But guess what? This is not money that you guaranteed already had. This is just income that comes in every month from you being an influencer, being an ambassador. So a lot of his money came off of his fame.
Yeah, this financial advisor explained, how people were talking about how Jay-Z and Beyonce bought this yacht and they didn't have to pay on it. Remember? And he was saying basically it's not that they bought the yacht for cash. They were getting, I guess, just like credit, you know what I'm saying? And then whatever they did to pay it off and now they rent it out. Whatever happened. But that's how they move. Nobody, it's not like cash is moving millions of dollars of cash.
Never.
It's moving around. You know what I'm saying? They project, they know who she is, how much she makes. They're both billionaires, you know what I'm saying?
She got a tour coming
up. So they're not worried about that. They get you this, get you that. It gets turned over. Now you don't own it. You're leasing it out for the fucking rest of the rich people. So it's like
just like these niggas planes, bro. Exactly. These niggas have planes. They don't just sit there.
No, other people are there. That's back out on not back out on the street. Maybe not be the term, but if you can afford to rent it out, then that's what it's for.
You're renting out their yachts
at the dock for them. The 1-2 times vacation per year, and it's $1 million.
No, it's being rented out.
They're getting that money right back. That's how they keep this shit flowing.
You have to. So these planes are in the air. But like I said, they make it very clear to you who this couple is. They make it very clear to you because ain't too many rappers, elite rappers own planes.
No.
Ain't too many.
Renting them for a minute, maybe, but not.
And then you got to say to yourself, and
does Rick Ross really own his? I remember
he even rapped his planes.
Okay, I know it's rap, but
they don't own them. They lease them.
Right.
It's just like a car. They leasing it just like a car. Right. Only difference is when you can do it once. Right. Once you lease it, it's your shit. And until they take it back. Remember,
right now, all of these people are in a position to be able to pay for it. So ain't nobody worried about coming and refunding.
Yeah, unless you get your shit repo.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But now and then not only do they lease that shit, but remember they gotta pay somebody to fly them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay a pilot to fly you. That's why at any given time you can be what? You can be infiltrated. Mm-hmm. Because even though you got a plane, you paying somebody to fly you, that nigga can go to a certain altitude, jump the fuck out, and let you fall into the mountains.
Oh yeah, that's true. Ocho Cinco called up his guy, remember, on the show. He was like, hey, I need you to fly me such and such. His helicopter guy. He's like, I'll be there in like 20 minutes.
If you want to fly you, I'd rather fly myself than trust anybody.
Oh yeah.
You flying in a plane with niggas you don't even know.
Well, I mean, you get in a commercial plane and you don't know the damn pilot. Your life is just in his hands.
So this is what y'all gotta understand too. This is what y'all gotta understand. Who would Daphne Joy, Pete Gang, who would Daphne Joy risk her relationship with? With Diddy? Pay attention. She said the nigga had a private jet and he was married. What did Cassie say? When Capricorn told Cassie, Capricorn said, you need to leave Diddy. She said, who I'm gonna leave him for? Jay-Z, take it. So they already have this mindset that I'm not gonna fuck a little nigga. So you think Daphne Joy fucked a little nigga that night if he owned his own jet? Well, that had to be Jay-Z. Had to be Jay-Z.
Why would I fuck down?
Be Beyonce.
I don't get no benefit out.
It was a married man. And then check this out. Then this is how we know it wasn't Kanye. You want to know how we know it wasn't Kanye? Because they said Diddy beat her ass that night, right? You think Diddy would still be fucking with Kanye the way he fuck with Kanye right now? Pay attention, y'all.
No, not his personality.
You think he would be fucking with Kanye the way he fuck with her? Who relationship is more strained? Who relationship is more strained? Diddy and Hov. They fell back. We saw less of Diddy and Hov even before this shit started coming out. Them niggas started falling back from each other. Y'all gotta pay attention. Why did y'all start falling back from each other? Because of Daphne Joy. You looked at her phone and found out that she was fucking Daphne Joy. Pay attention. He was the one that had the wife, Beyonce. He's the one that owned a private jet. That's why I be saying it's right in niggas' face. Niggas be like, even TMZ today did a video. What TMZ said on their cover picture, they knew. Even TMZ, bro, did a cover picture, they knew. Look, even TMZ, watch this shit. TMZ know what I'm talking about. TMZ, they said we're not going to say it, but they know. When I saw this right here, I said, oh yeah, come on, they trying to be like me. 5 hours ago, Diddy trial, superstar accused in wild Diddy scandal. Who do you think that person is?
Right.
If TMZ trying to tell you without telling you.
Whoa.
They didn't say nothing. And I watched the whole video. They didn't say Jay-Z name one time.
Right, they're not going to, but they're going to give you the implication because who else could this be?
Who else would Daphne Joy risk her relationship with P. Diddy with to have a freak off? We all kept saying that, yo, Jay-Z and it were having freak offs too, man.
She went way up. Rick Ross and now Diddy. Who at the top? She didn't fuck Rick Ross.
Daphne Joy was with 50 Cent.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm saying I didn't mean to.
Yeah, 50 Cent. That's 50 Cent, baby.
Yeah, 50 Cent. So yeah, you just working your way through, trying to get to the top.
But she doing a freak offs. You know how you got certain chicks that you know are the freak off chicks. And you got certain chicks
that think the girlfriend right now, and other girls that are looking to be wiped up. Like you know the categories you want to play with. She's in the freak off room.
No, like us rappers, we a part of this group. We know that the chicks that we have as our freak off chicks.
Right.
I know Diddy fucking Daphne Joy. I know he fucking Cassie. I know he got these bitches. Because when we go to the party, these bitches is it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These is the freak off bitches. When he go to the red carpet, he's with Kim.
Right.
She's not one of the freak off bitches.
She was getting upset because she don't want to be the freak off bitch no more. She want to be the red carpet.
Everybody had a position.
Right. So to watch Young Miami was like a
Young Miami was a freak off bitch.
Yeah. But like you said, you said the other day she was getting jealous.
She's a city girl.
Yeah.
She's a little younger. So what did Young Miami do? She said, if I'm going to do this shit, I need to get paid, nigga. So she made her allowance clear.
Right. And I guess maybe her negotiations was good. Was good because bitches was like, hold up.
Better negotiation.
I've been here for this long. I've been putting the grind. I've been getting beat down. And she came in here. But like I said,
better negotiation, my nigga. Some chicks can do better. You want to know why it was easier for Daphne Joy? Because she knew the assignment. Young Miami. Yeah. No, Young Miami is probably a natural freak. Everything that he liked to do, she probably like
that ain't no way.
That ain't shit.
Y'all bitches mad? The fuck?
Fucking nigga in front of you for you
right, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It probably matched his
you know, he really just wanted to see. Some niggas have a real get a kick out of watching a girl get fucked. Then you got some niggas that's just bisexual and want to watch niggas fuck. Then you got some niggas that's into the semen of other niggas. He obviously was into the semen because he was playing with the nigga's semen on his nipples. He would tell him to emasculate on the girl, and then he was eating it. So it tells you that he was into shit that he only could do with a woman, because if it came out, he didn't want them to be like, oh, you doing this shit with another man. Even if you ain't letting him hunch on you, you licking on his dick.
Your desires are getting fulfilled secretly, but that's why I said you can't just go out and get any bitch. And that's why, unfortunately, you end up in this type of situation, because any bitch will she just fucking and getting paid anyway. She has no loyalty to you. This chick you beating that she's scared as hell. She ain't going nowhere. And she ain't gonna tell your secrets, because you can't live like that in the open. You can't be who you want to be as Diddy.
Come on, y'all think the FBI didn't question Young Miami?
Oh,
you think that they questioned Young Miami? You think they ain't questioning her?
Of course.
She just didn't want to testify. She probably went in there and was like, nah, nigga, he ain't have to pay me.
Right. Well, now, shit.
That's what she did. She probably was in there talking about, I'm not even gonna lie, he ain't pay me. Come on, why you think she ain't got a lawsuit?
Right. She probably ride it out.
She dumb. So remember I said that's how dumb she
right.
is.
I got
everybody else getting millions.
I was good.
Everybody else getting millions of dollars. But she good now, but guess what's gonna happen? She gonna wait till it's too late. She gonna wait until the last minute, bro. And that's how dumb she is. Man, nigga, you supposed to go get your shit now. She gonna wait till after the trial so she don't have to participate in the trial.
Right.
But it's gonna fuck her lawsuit up, because if you participate in the trial, nigga, that's like an automatic win. When you wait after the trial, they gonna be like, man, bitch, shut up. The court,
you ain't said number 4.
The court gonna do you dirty. But that's why I tell people, pay attention. Daphne, for her to do it, for her to do freak offs for other people, when she knew that was out of the code, you don't do a freak off unless Sean Diddy is in the room. And then she said that this dude said to her, I always wanted to fuck you. So who you think she around? Remember, he only around certain people. The likes of Rick Ross's, DJ Khaled. He only around certain people, my nigga. And then this person has a private jet. And he's an iconic elite rapper. Come on, Jay-Z. And it ain't even hard to figure out. That's why I'm like, man, niggas should have peeped that. Easy. And then you wonder why I ain't seen too much of Jay-Z and Diddy together in how long? When the last time we seen Jay-Z and Diddy together in the same room? And remember, what did Jay-Z say about Diddy? Remember what he said? He said, we ain't friends. He said, we ain't friends.
On the business level.
He said, we ain't friends. So he made it very clear that I'm not supporting you. I don't fuck with you. Why do you think he did that? Because he didn't want it to come out that he was doing freak offs too. That's why the prosecution like, oh, no, we don't need that rapper name to come out. Yeah, I bet you don't. It's too late. It's too late. Lady Blockchain, what up? It's too late. As I tell people, pay attention. It's going to come out. It's going to come out. It always come out. Everything come out. Watch. Nothing you do.
That's crazy.
It's going to come out. Like, all you got to do is pay attention. I know. I know, y'all. That's why I said it's only going to be one type of rapper, my nigga. Come on. Diddy lawyers exposed 50 Cent baby mother was involved in separate freak offs with another rapper and his wife. 7 people, including 50 Cent baby mother. So think about you. This is a bigger freak off than Diddy. This is 7 people. Diddy only has him, the male escort, and his bitch when he do his freak offs. So Diddy feel like, come on, you going to a bigger freak off than what I do. Pay attention. Who would be having better freak offs than Diddy? A nigga with more money? A nigga on a higher level than Diddy? Who on a higher level? Who got more money? Jay-Z. Y'all better pay attention, man. Pay attention. 7 people, including 50 Cent baby mother? Come on, y'all know it wasn't Rick Ross.
The boss?
Y'all know it wasn't Rick Ross. He ain't even got no wife. They said this nigga got a wife. So who you think they protecting? Who you think they protecting, y'all? 7 people? Bro, you gotta be a bad motherfucker to have 7 bitches at one time. You gotta be an elite nigga, an elite rapper.
It was just all women?
All women, yeah. That nigga, he wasn't like Diddy. No niggas. 7 bitches, including his wife. So 6 women, including his wife. Beyonce had fun. That's when she turned into Sasha Fierce. What she say? She got that Sasha Fierce side? What she say? She got that Sasha Fierce side? That's when that Sasha Fierce kick in. Sasha Fierce a bad motherfucker. Sasha Fierce is a bad bitch, man. Y'all better give Sasha Fierce some respect. I know who one of them girls that was in that room that day. Sasha Fierce was in that motherfucker. Sasha, what's her name? Sasha Fierce. She a bad bitch. You already know. When Sasha Fierce gets some cocaine in her and some drug, and what did they say? They say she stayed drugged up allegedly. Come on, I act like you'll remember. Remember they said he keep her drugged up. Sound no, she wasn't the only one that said that. There was other people that was close to Beyonce that was beefing with her after they stopped working for her. I don't know what it was, some Spanish dude. I don't know if he was like want to work with her and with her choreography with her or something, but he was like, she stayed drugged up. He was like Jay-Z, he was like, Jay-Z keep him drugged. He was the one that told Jason Lee. He was talking with Jason. He was the one told Jason Lee how Jason Lee was like, she stayed drugged up. They don't live together. He was like, they got their own separate houses, like P. Diddy and Kim. And now we finding out that she partied like a motherfucker, like a rock star. And she got Sasha Fierce, a whole nother side. For all we know, we find out that she been fucking her bodyguard the whole time on some Whitney Houston and what's that nigga name from the Bodyguard? Kevin Costner. And Jay-Z just for the show. But when you see her come in public,
I think that's a lot of that.
Go down.
Happens. And we be like, oh my God, Beyonce and Jay-Z. She like, man, I really ain't fuck with this nigga in the past 10 years. But carry on.
What they really know?
Right. Because it's good for image.
It's good for the image.
You can't up and divorce Jay-Z. This is $1 billion sitting at the table. You know what I'm saying? You not just
so it's money, too much money going different places.
And y'all being together, it's like power cut. Everybody
that makes the money come in.
Right, we can't do it. So what do? They live their secret lives, and when we be talking shit, they just be sitting there laughing like y'all don't know shit. You know, that's why I'm like, you freak off. Did you think they weren't? Like, come on, at the highest fucking scale. Come on,
big freak offs. That's what I said, big freak off. Anytime you see Diddy trial superstar accused of wild Diddy scandal, then they put Diddy and Jay-Z right next to each other. Come on. What you think TMZ implying?
Right. What are they implying?
What do you think they implying? They basically telling you, my nigga, the other couple that we know was doing them freak offs was your boy Jay-Z. He the only nigga with a jet. He the only nigga was married at the time. You see what I'm saying? He the only nigga that can do it to that level. To that level. Where do you think Neo learned how to do this shit? They all learning how to do this shit at the same time. That's why all you got to do is pay attention to what's going on. It wasn't Kanye. Kanye wasn't married at the time. I looked it up, Big L. Kanye wasn't even married. Oh, and Kanye don't own a jet. Big L, Kanye don't own a jet. Kanye do not own a jet. Yeah, I looked it up. Kanye do not own a jet. That's why I said you got to pay attention. Who would Daphne Joy risk giving up the pussy to?
Because you know an ass whooping is coming behind you.
Exactly.
Like,
you ain't giving it to just anybody.
If you're gonna take this risk, you better make it worth it.
And then guess what? And then this is the catch 20.
Yeah, scared as you
Look,
say.
and then this is the catch too. One of the escorts at the party, this is what really caused the problem. Because one of the escorts that was at the party, one of the male, no, it was a male escort there. I'm wrong. It was also another male escort there that was fucking too at the freak off. Because it was one of the escorts that P. Diddy and Daphne Joy used.
Oh wow.
It was a nigga named by Tony, one by Tony.
So he told Diddy?
No, when Diddy went in the phone to book Tony.
Oh, that's how he found out.
That's how he found out, because in the messages they were talking about the freak off and the hookup in the Vegas.
You can't trust the truth.
So Diddy found out that she did the freak off with the homie in his freak off party and called up Tony from Vegas, one of the niggas that we use.
Right.
So now that you fucking the escort too, when I'm not there, you tell them to come to the freak off and for another nigga that's in the industry with me that we have.
Right. So do you understand the freaking out and free cocaine and whooping ass? This nigga's intense. He's like, you what, bitch? What? I'm paying you for this. I'm trusting you to do this, keep my secrets, and you out here fucking every fucking body doing freak off.
So that's why you can't really look at Diddy like, yo, is he really a trafficker? This bitch she was fucking with other niggas too.
Right. That's what that in his mind, I'm pretty sure that's what he's like, what the fuck? You got the elite hoes up here telling on me.
Elite hoes.
Right. You got the elite, not the shaking your thong at the club. You got the elite ones, because these bitches is paid. They getting flued out. They
fuck with everybody.
Right. They got fucking chefs. They sitting at the table with us. We doing this shit. What?
This bitch fuck Jay-Z.
Exactly.
Why Jay-Z ain't on
Right.
trial?
The Classy coming here with the new face and newfound life and shit, and they all look, oh, okay.
You know how much money these bitches got through over the years?
That's what I'm talking about.
We talking about thousands and thousands of dollars. Young Miami, bro, they showed the video of Young Miami. He took a shop and spent $30,000 on him in a store. These bitches is getting treated like the top-notch hoes of hoes.
That's what R. Kelly was telling. He was like, but you lock him in the room. But he's like, well, when we get out, we out this bitch. He was, because they were shopping. The girl was like, oh, he was buying my kids' clothes. I was going home to my mama's house. He was flying me out. They was like, well, the chick that was on the radio, well, how was you trapped there?
You not. He just want to know my whereabouts and know where I'm at.
How did you trap? She's like, but I couldn't like go and do what I
then
wanted.
I guess you trapped then.
But you paid to do exactly. Of course,
then I guess you would be trapped then too.
I guess I'm trapped then, right?
Yeah.
Every
woman in America trapped that nigga want him in the house then. How many niggas in America say, I want my girl right here? Ain't no reason to run the streets. I'm all you need right here. Pay attention. Come on, y'all know who that couple was? 7 people, my nigga. Come on, man. And then the nigga said, oh, I couldn't wait to fuck you. And then they said she flashed her titties. She flashed everybody. Like she got the shit jumping. Yeah, she got it jumping. She took Brian still a beat. That's why I say he fucked her testimony up, because he got her to tell everything. She literally said, he said, how'd the freak off start? She said, well, I flashed the crowd and flashed my titty. So basically, you was on go. She was on go. Bitch, you was ready to get down. You was ready to get this party started. Let me show my titties. Y'all ready? Let's go, everybody. It's time to show this shit. She knew how to get the party started. And P. Diddy wasn't even in.
Like, oh, you know, we're going to be invited. These shits don't mind being invited. Then fucking, now he told you the chick told him car down her ass cheek. That wasn't his idea.
And the fucked up thing about it, is that now y'all want to protect this rapper, but say y'all trying to stop trafficking.
That's why I don't believe it. I don't believe it not one bit. In the beginning, when they were just at the podium talking about it, and they didn't want to release things, I was like, this is fucking, it's bullshit. Give us everybody's name. This is trafficking. These are our daughters. These are our sisters. You get what I'm saying? So if it's important that as it should be, then put these niggas' names on fucking paper. That's how you know they bullshit. We the only ones emotional out this.
Whoever that rapper is with the private jet, Jay-Z, you better be very careful, man. They coming. They coming.
But like you said, either you still playing the stars right, or they're just building this up to come for him.
They coming. All you gotta do is pay attention. All you gotta do is fucking pay attention, man. All you gotta do is pay attention. He said, and his baby mother and the other rapper and his girlfriend watched the sex worker have sex with women in Las Vegas. Now check this out. This ain't the first time we heard where they said allegedly Beyonce was there, right? And she just watched. Mm-hmm. Remember? It was another time where remember when Jay-Z was being accused of having sex with the girl.
Crazy girl.
She said that Beyonce just watched.
Yeah. Why put everyone else story out? Because it was like, this is insane.
Yeah, they got rid of that story. They tried to wash it up for Jay-Z. The same way they trying to do now, not let it come out in court with the shit he did. They protecting him, just like they was doing Diddy. Because this is not the first time that we heard that somebody said the girlfriend just watched. Usually niggas participate in situations like this.
I don't know if you're saying like J-Lo.
No. She said Jay-Z participated. She said Jay-Z had raped her allegedly, and she was like his girlfriend at the time watched. And we was like, everybody knew that was Beyonce because Beyonce was in the pictures with him at the parties. Mm-hmm. So now we hearing this statement from Daphne Joy, and she's saying that the dude was a superstar, iconic rapper. He has his own private jet, and his girl, and then she's saying the girl just watched. So Beyonce just liked to watch. That's basically what they saying. Beyonce just liked the motherfucking watch. If you keep it 100, she get off on watching the other women, or she just like to see. She just want to watch with Jay-Z, or she just tired of Jay-Z. She just like, young nigga, do what you want. I'll just watch you do you. I'll just watch you do you.
Up to the bronze level, it's an illusion of inclusion by just a couple of us. So I can sit back here in the crib, but I'm not with that. I'm from that same block. I'm a frontliner. I'm with the smoker anytime, no matter where my address is at. We're in a war. This shit is not a fucking game. Everybody needs to wake up. I'm ringing the alarm. I'm having to start right now to organize and come together, and so we can build our political army. Unapologetic.
You hear that? Y'all hear that? I'm starting right now. And this was 4 years ago. They usually take the government 3 to 4 years to put a case on a nigga.
Sounds about right.
To get the witnesses and everybody. What did Punisher say? Oh, they contacted me 3 years ago.
Right. I ain't think none of it.
This is what they do. This is what they do. So the niggas like you broadcast this, and then you did it on Revolt. Remember what? This is your company that we give you. On whose platform? The white man's. Google is on, YouTube is owned by who? Google. Pay attention. So you think you just gonna get on these platforms, tell us that you got a plan to take over the government, not the black neighborhoods in Harlem. This nigga thought he was the most powerful powerful man in the world, dog.
Could people in the likes of P. Diddy do it? Yeah, because they hold a major.
He's a billionaire now,
right? But they hold a major. But yeah, not only that, but they are the. We sitting here talking about him. We've always been talking about these entertainers. If these niggas knuckle up and do this, nigga, there is a different political party because black folks is gonna go with that shit, and we are done, and we cannot have that. Please, there's no way that black folks is going. We all ran for who was black running for Congress, right?
You see
come on.
You see how they acted when they created the Black Panther Party,
right?
And they didn't have no money,
right?
The fuck you think they gonna do with billionaires getting together and creating an elite party
to take black votes? And it's done by white ones. So come on,
they got white friends just like we got black friends, right? So the last thing we need is this nigga thinking that he's next up. No, nigga, we didn't choose you to be next up. Stay playing over there in the music department.
Don't jump over me in the
This ain't your area. And when he started trying to do this, that's why I tell people, my nigga, they put you in positions of power to stay in positions of power in certain sections. When he decided that he wanted to come play in this area, they said, nigga, you ain't even clean enough. Nigga, do you know what the fuck you
do? I know you ain't talking.
Nigga, who you think you is? We will destroy you. We will destroy you. We are a corporation. Trump, everybody. Do you think you know what these niggas are saying when they hear this thing say this? Oh my!
Right, because Trump was the president, and you know he had.
This when he was running.
No, I'm just saying he's our
president. Yeah,
and you know he had some of his own. Fuck the Diddy party. He's got the Trump Towers. This nigga
has his own shit.
Exactly. So you could understand the target is that makes everything a lot more clear.
Had nothing to do with freak offs.
Right.
They didn't give a fuck about his freak offs. He been doing freak offs since the early 90s, nigga.
Right.
That's what I said. It ain't about freak off. This is about you thinking that you could overpower the government, enemy of the state. You literally came up and conquered a motherfucking idea that said I was going to create my own boule. And niggas didn't believe Jonathan Odie when he told you niggas. And now you see it. He said it took for him to say it out his own mouth. He basically said the same thing that Jonathan Odie said. Hey, this nigga getting DJ Khaled, he getting Rick Ross, he trying to get all these niggas rich, and he said he's going to create an elite people, a bootleg of black people. So he knew what he was trying to do then. I'm going to make selective people rich. We're going to get rich, and we're going to create our own corporation within side of a corporation.
Yeah.
You think that corporation will let you do that, nigga? For so many years, it's been Democratic and Republic. Who the fuck do you think you is? Who do you think you is? Mm-hmm. They dismantled the Black Panthers because of that same ideology.
Trying to build.
That same ideology. So he think it's gonna work like that, guy.
Energetically, for the things that matter to us.
Do you believe there's a way to vote in support of like your personal interest and the interest of your people as a whole?
Yeah. See, when you at our Black Party, we love free thinking, free minded.
Our Black Party
people and individuals. That's all we want in life is to be able to be free and to be able to think as free as we want. But you have a responsibility to your people to ride on what they ride with for the betterment of the good of the whole overall tribe. We are a people that have been abused the most. We got to start biting their legs off. You know, when they put their foot on them, we got to start biting that shit off. When they shooting us in the back, we got to start defending ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing going to stop unless you stop. It's Black insanity. We have to get off of this. We have to wake up and see what's going on. The world is watching.
Yeah, the world watching. Y'all see this? And guess what? Every white politician contacted Donald Trump, contacted Joe Biden, and wanted to see how they felt about this. Is the world watching?
Right.
You see what the black men are thinking about doing?
I was like, what is a boule? So it's a French term. It's a council of noblemen. It says in French, it was chosen to reflect the fraternity's commitment to the advancement of Black professionals and the pursuit of excellence. The term Black Boule is not brand new, but so that's basically what these men who are millionaires, very high powered, would come together and be pretty much the leaders of this
of a group.
Yeah.
They become a leader of a group, and they basically put other people in power and create a power structure. Mm-hmm. The boule.
Within the Black community.
Yeah. And that's what you hear what he just said, our party. So if they secretly know you putting some shit together like this, what you think they're going to do?
So every time you look up famous Black Boule members, so I guess it's a fraternity. It's a Sigma Pi Phi fraternity, also known as Black Boule. Has a rich history with many noble members. Some prominent figures include W.E.B. Du Bois, Martin Luther King, Ralph Boucher, Vernon Jordan, all of these prominent
black people that from our time.
Right. So this is
been going on for years.
You playing games, my nigga.
The same thing that they've been trying to get away from.
This is right. This is already established. So now you're trying to create a whole new. And we already know the basis of it here in the United States.
And we already tried to dismantle that. Why do you think we had to get rid of a doctor? So now you trying to do the same shit? You think you the next Malcolm X?
Right.
You think you the next Martin Luther King? You ain't even that clean. So guess what? Before you even get started, let's not wait for you to do it. Let's dismantle you before you even get a chance with your thought process. Let's put all his shit out there. Let's let everybody know your discretions. Let's humiliate you and let's end your career now. Because who you thought you was. And this is why if he would have just shut his mouth, mind his business, and took care of his kids and kept being an influencer in the music business, you still be doing your thing. But you decided to jump into their pool.
And play games.
You jumping into their pool. Bet you that's Keith. Oh no, that's Kai.
Of course you do. Yours is just
Yeah, we saw.
You saw it? Oh yeah, you did too. You went to Daphne Joy?
Yeah, they're having a sale.
They had a sale.
She did that on purpose.
Like, yo,
you went to the mall?
Yeah.
Damn, if I'd have told you, bring me back some tacos if I didn't.
What? And you have to talk to the mall.
Yes, I was cash at you.
Right.
Damn.
Tacos, but I want to
Damn, I wanted them Barrero tacos. If I'd have knew, I'd have told you to give me some Barrero tacos. What you get them? That corn dog place?
No, we got
this.
Burst and pineapple.
This place is awesome. This is a custom soda.
Girl, you are.
That one's me. Henry's gonna be jealous. I got his favorite champagne sauce. I don't know, man. And then I got in the stars. They want me to do a freaking awards.
Oh, you didn't do it?
No, they want me to do one. Oh, guess what? We got mom.
Mom?
We got the church sister ones.
Mom.
They were the doctor about the gospel. I heard gossip and I'm over here thinking, Kaya. Yeah. I'm like, what happened? Did somebody play the mom? She over here going. She go.
You should have told him you was Muslim.
Like, she's like, can I spread the word of Jesus for you? She grabbed my hand, everything, and we were like closing our eyes and both, and I'm like, but she was over here like, dear Heavenly Father.
Why you ain't saying Assalamu alaikum? You should have said my grandfather's Muslim.
If you want can we talk about God's spirit? Can we talk about spirit? Like, would you want to be born again? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, no. we just so like just leave us alone.
You just go with it. Just go with it, right?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like, no, I don't want to. And the ladies vote me, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they're having that's a
Oh, this is so good. Champagne fellows.
you're so big. Yeah, so much.
Yeah.
See, in the stars. In the stars is good. Where's champagne toast?
Oh, it's sandalwood musk. I think it's a sandalwood I don't like.
Anything I don't like. This the type of shit that I don't like.
You don't have to get either. The champagne toast is mine. I want champagne toast.
This one for me. You know why? No.
I need it.
This the type of shit that I don't like.
I got no champagne toast. I'm gonna get a picture of that to Henry.
What we say? This the type of shit that I don't like.
Where's my egg roll? Oh yeah. You need a bag?
No. Okay, well, I guess I will. But I'm
Huh?
going myself.
What?
It's just
She bought that with you?
yeah, but I need to figure this out.
Take what out?
Nicola to so we'll have to order online.
The same thing in the stores online. You told me.
But it's so stupid to pay for shipping when you can go get it at the
You
store.
don't pay for shipping.
Yes, you do. You pay for shipping. But everything like $5.
Hey Dad,
What?
open the door.
Did you lock it?
Probably do that.
Oh.
Should we call your stronger son? Come here. Yeah.
Get him. What happened? How you can't open?
The lock fell.
Wait, yeah, I know it smells.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't bark. You ain't got no ass.
Mom.
Oh, let me write you an egg roll.
I don't want none. I ain't got one. I swear to God on my life, I don't want one. I don't need one. Hey, you know what? Hey, Kai, do me a favor. Put that sauce and these meatballs.
And you got money that you did. So he had to do the dish.
Thank God.
You don't have to put no
Hey, this new place called Jacko. This is Jacko. That's what you call.
Oh yeah. I wonder if they good.
It's like the gold.
You can just go all time. You know the light skin that's all
Uh-huh.
like,
They call me a gangster.
he was trying to
50 Cent baby mom upset. She like, yo, you ain't want me. You did me dirty. Grass ain't always greener on the other side. But they say, y'all, the grass ain't always greener on the other side. You got this other bitch when you could have had a thoroughbred. That's what Marquise mom said. You had a thoroughbred, man. I was the real nigga. I was with you from day one. I was with you doing Get Rich or Die Trying. How you do me like that? Now you got bitches out here bopping. Shaniqua like I would have never let 4 niggas hit me at one time. Shaniqua like I ain't never do the shit these niggas did. That's what Shaniqua said. Shaniqua said, I ain't never do this shit these bitches did. Never. Never ever. And look how you did me. You burnt my crib up. Remember, you burnt my shit up. You had me with no place to go. Fuck my condo up. Didn't even want to take care of my son. But the new baby mama out there fucking P. Diddy and indulging in freak offs. Yeah, that shit crazy. I swear to God, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. I know she's sitting at home laughing like a motherfucker. What's up? What happened?
You like my coffee candy?
Nah, I don't want none of that shit. I don't eat candy. I'm good. I'm fuck with candy.
No, she said she had some candy and Hot Topics, and they were like, ooh, candy. She said, should I get this for Dad for Father's Day? It was like you know how they have those candies.
No, you gotta be 18 about it.
I am 18.
Oh, I forgot.
I was like,
you didn't go buy my Father's Day gift while you was at the mall? You should have been shopping for my Father's Day gift.
That would have been your Father's Day gift. I would have got you a penis lollipop.
I bet you wouldn't have got 8.
Niggas break it like this.
That would have been so bad with the
if you would have came in here eating one of them motherfuckers, we'd have had a problem.
Oh, like this.
No, I would have got it for you.
I would have looked at you like you talking about that. What you doing?
No, but like that, here you are.
I just been like, that's the closest you gonna get to one. Huh? That's 1.5. Shit. Baby mama like, we don't play around. We don't play around. We don't play around. We don't want to play around. We don't play around. It's Father's Day. Father's Day what? Sunday? Father's Day Sunday, man. Father's Day Sunday. Yeah, who gonna buy your boy some Wingstop for Father's Day, man? Support your boy. Y'all know how we do on Father's Day. Father's Day. It's Father's Day. I like Father's Day. It's my favorite day of the year. I love Father's Day. Don't we love Father's Day? Father's Day, the best day time of the year. Man, y'all doing too much talking. I'm trying to run a show.
Yeah, I gotta put in commercial.
Niggas need my attention today.
Bro, I'm gonna take a picture because Taylor's gonna be so mad. He's like, oh, I've been looking for you. They've been at a stop.
Like she keep doing this shit.
She just talked.
You want a show?
No.
Talking with Kaya?
She just be like,
I give you a show. You 18 now. Talking with Kaya. That's the only way Corey Kitchen gonna see you.
That's the only way Corey's gonna see you, Kaya.
You're gonna have to start your own show and at him at every show. Stalk him. That's how you do it, girl. That's how you do it.
You're a loser.
She's a loser. I want you check them DMs. Nigga gonna be like, yo, your daughter on my sneaker. I had to block your daughter. Your daughter trying to tell me this. What? No. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm running the show. Go clean your feet.
I am the show.
Go clean your feet.
You clean your feet. All these basics.
Oh.
They just getting off work.
Oh my God, Mom.
Kaya, wait the fuck up.
You know how niggas do. Niggas be getting off work, just getting in.
No.
Just getting back, getting to the crib at 6 o'clock. It's Friday. Niggas going to the China buffet, get them crab legs. You know, niggas are trying to get all types of shit. Niggas gonna get they smoke. They going to the liquor store, get they drink. I know how niggas do. It's Friday. Some of these niggas trying to hurry up, catch the check cash in place. Some niggas had to go shopping today, you know. Had to go food shopping. It's Friday. Niggas is trying to, it's woo, and it's the 13th, Friday the 13th. Niggas got paid today. And it's Friday the 13th. Niggas just got paid. Some of these girls going to get their best outfit. They about to go out tonight. Ooh. I know you know how they do on payday. They go get that hair. They about to go get that hair, get them nails. All that good shit. You can't make that shit up. It's payday tonight, nigga. They about to hit the Daiquiri Lounge in Fort Worth. In Fort Worth, they about to hit the Daiquiri Lounge. I know exactly where they about to go. The Daiquiri Lounge about to be crunk tonight. Nigga, that shit about to be packed, nigga. All you gonna hear is old folk music.
Oh.
The Daiquiri Lounge gonna be packed today, baby. We're going to the Daiquiri Lounge. We're going to the Daiquiri Lounge. You wanna go dance? Come on, yeah, we running the show. Why you keep leaving your duties? Not talking to you. I'm talking to this long foot, big toe ass
I
man.
know you're not talking about feet, foot fungus.
Hey, your feet nasty anyway.
Y'all found the toilet paper I got down here?
Hey, I know what I'm buying you for Christmas this year too, Ty. I mean your birthday. Sit down. Yeah, she old enough to wear butt pads now.
But I hate walking around the mall because I felt so fat. But then
Fat. You felt little. You be lying.
I felt fat. But then, like, I was walking around, I just keep seeing the three same guys that went to North College. They kept looking at me. I was like, "What you looking?"
Yeah, no, stop, Kaya. She just wants somebody to talk about right now. Can you just give us the moment so we can get back
Bye.
to
I got work.
She just wants to talk about herself. So, like, she did. I felt so fat. So I really don't even know why these three guys were like looking at me while I was there.
And you better, guys, ain't no guys, nigga. You ain't supposed to be thinking about no guys.
I can and I will.
You think about work, life. Not thinking about no guys.
I just put this on.
This is cute.
It's a problem, man.
You have the problem,
Come on with these little girls, guys.
little girls. I know he did not just little girl.
You was a child.
I am not a child.
You're a child.
I don't like none of you people, honestly. Ew, that's disgusting.
What is that?
A freaking Reese's fudge. It's nasty. That's gonna give y'all the bubble guts. You see that crap? That's disgusting.
You already know.
I know that's gonna give you sick.
Hey, y'all already know. Y'all already know 50 other baby mama laughing. She like, ooh, ooh, ooh. You wanted that new boo. You wanted Becky with the good hair.
So did Jay-Z, shit.
Hey, look. She said, you wanted Becky with the good hair. If you would have stayed with me when I was riding die with you when you got shot in the mouth, niggas gonna be laughing at you right now. Now I see why 50 Cent was trying to make it look like he was just going at Diddy. He actually really was hurt.
Oh, it's the pride.
Yeah, he was hurt. Because we know this shit now. But 50 Cent knew this. He knew his girl was getting holed out. He knew his baby mom was being fucked by Diddy. We didn't know that. Mm-hmm. Like nobody. So like this is how often do 50 Cent like to troll everybody? But P. Diddy just sitting back laughing like, yeah, I'm smutting your baby mother out. You can say whatever you want in the comments. You can say whatever you want in the comments. You can make whatever post you want, but I'm smutting your baby mother out. That is the worst of the worst, bro. When a nigga got a low-key hate for you and he in the blogs, and he like, look at Diddy. Fuck Diddy. Because he been coming at Diddy for years, and nobody ever knew why. We thought him and Diddy was beefing. Now we finding out that he was smutting your baby mama out. Right. She was part of Free Golf. She was getting like. Now we looking at it a little bit different. Like, bro, you was really a hurt nigga, my nigga. You got a son by this shit, bro. Mm-hmm. You was better off staying with Shaniqua.
Ew. Did you fuck her at a Free Golf?
Who?
That's
another thing. How did you meet Daphne? Now I'm concerned.
Right, I'm concerned because this chick that's fucking everybody getting paid.
She's an industry hoe.
Right. So, nigga, really?
Where did you meet her?
Strap up on this? The fuck?
And I hope and I hope you ain't fuck her again. I hope you ain't fuck her again. Because guess what? If you fuck that girl anytime after P. Diddy fucked her, then we know you got that shit. We know you got that H. Because everybody know that P. Diddy got that H. That package. We know he did. He got sued for it. Mm-hmm. Jonathan O.D. sued and won $5 million because P. Diddy gave him that H. So I think a lot of people forget, you know, a court case, they don't talk about this shit, but I'm still going to talk about it because I know. I think everybody forget that everybody involved in these freak-offs got that H. These niggas wasn't having protected sex. These niggas is ejaculating on each other's nipples, on each other's kitty cat. These niggas is getting that package, my nigga. Everybody got that H pack. If you don't know what that H pack is, come on, I know you know it start with an H. Everybody got it. Young Miami got it. P. Diddy got it. You can't get rid of this. So if you haven't sex with any of these, if you had sex with P. Diddy, my nigga, it's a likely chance that you got that H pack. So he really paying you to have a disease. Like NBA YoungBoy, he got that H pack. He don't have a problem saying it. He tell everybody, shit, I got it. You fuck with me, you just know you're gonna get it. It come with the money. Niggas is willing to fuck with it. I mean, that's another thing. How you willing to fuck with somebody you know got that H pack? I couldn't do it.
Listen, they money is being exchanged. Niggas is I couldn't.
Like, that's crazy to me. I hope my boy 50 Cent ain't got the H pack. I hope 50 don't got that H pack, man. I hope my nigga Diddy didn't get you clapped off with that shit fucking around with Daphne Joy. Because Daphne Joy got it. Cassie got it. She said she had blisters on her tongue. She said she had bumps, all type of shit on her tongue. So you know Cassie got it. You know she got it. She said she be sore as hell. Lady Blockchain said that fame and notoriety. That's why they do it. I wouldn't have never. I'm not giving up my
But you know, they weren't getting it. It's a difference if you getting it. You know what I'm saying? It makes it worthwhile. But you niggas just staying in the closet.
Not even getting it. You niggas getting bumped. You rather have bumps and pus
That's
bumps
what I'm saying.
in a disease.
Right.
You rather have a disease for fame and notoriety.
On the red carpet with other chicks, you like, man, I got bumps. I'm doing this for out. Like, I don't get nothing but fucked up and pushed off the boat and shit like this. Come on. I'm supposed to be on it. You want it to pay off. And Mary told you I had to do a lot of sucking to get here. That's not no fucking lie. So when you doing all the sucking and fucking and you ain't getting nowhere, oh man, you gotta hold some cases in your pocket, some civil cases in your.
They made her fuck little dudes.
Shit.
What you think Diddy?
Oh yeah, Mary. Yeah,
they made her fuck Danny Boy.
Mm-hmm.
So what you think they made her do? If she fucked Danny Boy when she got the death row, what you think she did when she was with Diddy? Come on, he was only 16. So you know Mary J participated in a lot of parties. That's why I said all this shit.
Coke. She told you she had a bad coke habit. So what do you think? That's what I'm saying. Like we all know the likes of these people. The only difference is that they got money. They doing this shit like 10 times worse than what you know in the regular place. You know what I'm saying? So she was on coke. She was strung out there. She said she was suicidal. So yeah, she was that freak off. What do you think she wasn't? Yeah.
No, she was. Easy.
They say Beyonce drinks a lot. I don't know about all the coke and how big
bro, you gotta be fucked up to be in this business.
You know what I'm saying? You damn right you do.
To be in this business, you gotta be fucked up.
Where did I see that? I was thinking about that the other day. Yesterday I was watching Chris
Tina
Brown.
told you that.
And I was watching Chris Brown in that video, and I was like, damn, I wonder if he was on drugs at this point in the video.
You can tell how he looked.
I was like, damn, but I was thinking to myself, yeah, you kind of have to be for all that you go through and you have to deal with day to day. Because you got to remember, these are still regular people that had issues before they even fucking got
If Michael Jackson was on drugs, everybody on fucking drugs. If Prince was on drugs, Everybody. If Whitney Houston, a girl that grew up in a church, was on drugs, and drugs is in this business. First, it starts with them saying, this is what it starts with. You take this, you're going to stay up all night. You're going to get the work done. It starts with them telling you this pill going to help you stay up all night. Then it starts with, smoke this, and you're going to stay up all night. Next thing you know, you smoking meth and you up for 4 days.
Yeah, I was watching Lady Sings the Blues. It was about Billie Holiday, 1920s. He was giving her manager, a white guy, who's a manager, and got her into the bigger clubs, the white clubs. He was giving her heroin. And getting her high and moved her out of all the little hood clubs, but for her to get there and all that stuff, and then she was strung out. And she was strung out to the point to where she didn't even want to perform no more. So it became hard. But they'll do exactly that to keep you going and moving and making money. Right. They'll give you something and then, the drug feels good because you gotta remember that these drugs are enhancing, it's enticing. Regardless of what it makes you look like after years, it feels good. It keeps you up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what these people are doing. Once they start doing it on a repetitive basis and you become an addict, it starts to fucking show. But it's all to keep you doing exactly what you need to do. Being confused and dazed and only doing your job. And staying numb so that you could perform and be able to act at a drop of a dime.
And they want to keep you confused. The biggest shit is to keep you confused. If you dumb and you confused, I can rob you. How you think that's why Ike was doing Tina like that? Because I'm keeping her drugged up, and I just want you to sing. Right. Just sing. That's all you need. Sing, Tina. Right. Sing, Tina. Same thing. What was the white dude was doing with Whitney Houston? Sing, Whitney Houston. Right. Yeah, that's all they do. Sing. They want to get you. They just want you to sing so we can make money. Can you go on the road Tuesday? Can you be at this club? And back in the day, it wasn't like how it is today. You wasn't booking your own shit. No, they was doing everything for you. You see what I'm saying? Now you got more leeway to where your manager is able to book shit for you. Back in the day, your manager wasn't doing nothing but managing you.
Right, managers have definitely put themselves in a different position.
They allow managers to be in a different position. Right. You really want to keep it 100? Back then, no. They allowed them to be in this position because they wasn't letting them do this. They damn sure wasn't letting them do this.
Because remember, back in the day, you always start out with a manager when you were small, and then as soon as you get with somebody, that manager become no fucking body. And he's like, hey, I'm the manager.
No, back in the day, he became your boyfriend.
Right. It had to be, because now it's like...
Yeah, back in the day, he became your boyfriend. That's what they used to do. Back in the day, the manager knew the only way he was going to be in your life for long is if he became your boyfriend, because if he got you to a certain level, they was going to do what? Exclude you. That's why they always want to make sure they get rid of you before it's too late, because they don't want to be left behind. Nobody wants to be left behind. No. Nobody wants to say, oh, I was with him in the beginning, and then he got big and said, fuck me. And that's usually what happens. Why? Because when you get with certain companies, they want to put their own people around you. We want to make sure shit is going the way we want it to go.
But I mean, imagine it being your company. Why would you want someone to come in and then bring all of their own people? No, I'm supposed to be one package. I'm giving to you. Just this is what we got. We got these accountants. We got these marketers. We got these hair people. We got these fashions. We got all of this under control. Just trust me. That's really what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. That's what niggas don't understand. That's what they don't understand, y'all. That's why I said all you got to do is pay attention, man. When they come for these niggas, it's going to be crazier than you think, man. I'm telling you, I know who next, man. Y'all know who next. Y'all better pay attention. Y'all know exactly who next. And when it pop off, ooh, the whole internet, everybody going to say, oh, nobody's safe now. Jay-Z? Yes. They going to cripple all these niggas. Take their money. Your money got to go. Her money got to go. Everybody money gotta go. That's why the best thing for Beyonce is to separate herself. I see it coming. She gotta separate herself, man, because shit is coming out in court. When you get to the point where shit start coming out in court and now people start doing exactly what we doing now, you know what's about to happen, right? It's gonna come out.
She could have been already trying to separate herself.
She was. They've been saying that she was trying to separate herself. Remember, we've been hearing for a while that they didn't live in the same house, that she was trying to separate their money. She been trying to separate herself. So pay attention. All you got to do is pay very close attention of what's going on and what's about to happen. That's why Jay-Z ain't no dumb nigga. Only dumb nigga out here is Kanye West.
Yeah.
He the only nigga showed up to the court. He showed up to the court today.
I thought it was it.
No, yesterday and today. Today he got in. Yesterday they didn't let him get.
I didn't even see that.
Yesterday they told him he couldn't get in. He thought he was gonna be able to get in, showing up like how he wanted. Today he showed up early. They actually let him in.
Did he have an entourage with him?
No, just him.
Okay, so yesterday he had an entourage?
He had just him and his girl.
Okay.
So now, but the fact that you think you gonna come to this event, the feds is gonna get you, nigga. You done. That's why Jay-Z said, nigga, I'm staying away. I know what to do. You think Beyonce people ain't tell them stay far away from this shit's possible, nigga? We can't have this shit connected to Beyonce. Stay far away from this. It's possible.
Such a bad look.
Sasha Fierce cannot be included. Imagine if Beyonce and Jay-Z was in court today and they said what they said today. That another famous rapper with a private jet and woman was fucking in a freak off with Daphne Joy and 7 other people. And these niggas was in court. The whole fucking world was like, oh, Jay-Z, they in court too. Oh my God. Pay attention. Daphne Joy, when that book come out, she gonna make millions of dollars. Her tell-all book, oh my God. Because guess what? People gonna be trying to pay her off not to tell who that other rapper was in that room. If you think niggas right now ain't contacting her people to not put that out there after this trial, you know, my nigga, after her testimony, do you know how many motherfucking bloggers is gonna be hitting Daphne Joy up for an interview? The Punisher was everywhere. Mm-hmm. Nigga, she gonna be able to get 15,000 a podcast. Easy. Because guess what? It's shit that people want to know that the prosecution didn't allow to be said.
Right.
That only she can tell us who the fuck that rapper was, who the other people that was in part of the freak offs. She can tell you about the whole underground freak offs. Because she's a main player. She did freak offs with more rappers than just Diddy. So guess what that tell us? This ain't something that was secluded to just P. Diddy.
Right.
This is something that they did as a ritual. This is
what they do. They throw these parties, and like he said, if you make it to the after party, then you part of the crew.
But know what I paid attention to? They had to set it up. They set it up before the party. He set it up with rituals, with candles, lightings, certain things, the way he did it. So they had to do this shit. It wasn't just like no regular. We just meet up.
No, nigga, we on demon time. We about to be the freakiest of the freakish. We got toys, we got oil, we got pools, we got food, we got this, we got that. Like we got which way you swing. This is us down here. This is what we do.
That's how he is. These niggas was on some demon time shit. Like nigga, we about
to be because they
right.
But like you said, if you but that's why I said it was levels to the party. The first party, you know, everybody mingle, networking. That's the networking party. But if you made it to the 3 a.m. party, my nigga, you was down for the shits. You was down with what goes on in here. You wasn't scared about it because that's what people do at this time. After a long hours of partying and being alcohol-filled, drug-filled, and your sexual arousal, what do you think is getting ready to go down? The darkest secret. And you can't tell nobody. It's only secluded to us. It's exclusive. You girls are getting paid. There's locks on the door. Everybody's got who they want in their arms or multiple people with them in these rooms, fantasy rooms. I mean, maybe I watch too many movies and I read too much because it sounds like shit that's all been said and done before. That's why I'm like, okay, who's the rest of the players? Yeah, you got Diddy.
But why you don't want to tell the rest of the players? That's why
I said it's not, to me, it's not about trafficking. Trafficking, all of this stuff, if it was to protect the people, then it would be out there. Because at the end of the day,
you know what? That's why I know it's really about getting rid of him.
Right.
And because of what he said. That's why I know this whole case is about getting rid of P. Diddy and humiliating him because him trying to start his own political party. Him suing the liquor company. Because why else would you try to hide Jay-Z and Beyonce? Why else would you keep it a secret? Why is the prosecution not wanting people to know that Jay-Z is the other person that had 7 women involved in a freak off? And that also was with Daphne Joy. Why would the prosecution be trying to hide that? You gave up the Punisher. You gave up everybody else that he was freaking on. You gave up everybody else you told us about. What's so sacred about this rap? You feel me? What made this rapper? What made this rapper so special? But then you give us clues to fuck with our head. Then you give us clues and say, this is what's crazy. Then they give you clues. They know we're gonna start. They know we're gonna start digging. They know we're gonna start trying to figure it out.
They want you to do it.
They want you to do it.
That's why they gave it to you.
That's why they tell you that this rapper had a private jet. That's why they tell you this rapper. That's why they tell you this rapper was an elite, iconic rapper.
And was married too at the time.
And he was married at the time of the accident.
So
incident. And they tell you that his wife watched the whole time. She didn't participate. So they still trying to protect this woman. Because do I believe she watched? No. But they still trying to protect her image. At the same time, through all this shit, they still want to protect her image. So who would be somebody that you would protect image? Pay attention. Pay attention. It's only one person. It's only one person. You think if it was Kanye West, they would give a fuck about telling y'all it was Kanye West? You think if it was Kanye West, they wouldn't have done it? Exactly. Why you think Kanye don't give a fuck about going to court? Right. Kanye was doing his own freak offs, his own shit. Right. Kanye was like, I ain't never touched Daphne Joy. Kanye was probably like, I ain't even know that bitch. Kanye was like, I was too busy fucking with Kim. Right. Back then, Kanye was fucking. Who was Kanye fucking with back then? Kim. Kanye still trying to. No, back then he was trying to get on. What year was this? This back in early 2000. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling. That's why I said all you got to do is pay attention, man. Only nigga that can have 7 women in one room at one time is Jay-Z. But they gave it away because Kanye didn't even have a jet at the time. He ain't even got a jet now. He don't even have a jet now. He probably don't feel like he need one. He'd rather just keep renting one. Some niggas don't want the maintenance. Yeah. Everybody don't got a jet. Michael Jackson had one.
You still got to keep the maintenance.
Yeah.
That shit don't fit in the front. You got a heliport or airport in front of your house. So
then you gotta pay. You gotta pay to keep it on the airport where you dock it at. You gotta pay all that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do here.
So even if nobody renting, you still gotta pay.
Paying up your money just to sit.
Just to have a motherfucking jet.
It's not worth it out.
When you often you get flying
exactly.
jet. When I just pay $6,000 when I need it.
Right. So yeah, that's exactly that. I'll just pin that.
But some niggas want to feel like they a boss.
That's retarded.
You know what I'm saying? That's how these niggas do. I'm gonna send you the jet. Go to the airport. And that's what P. Diddy was doing. And that's another thing. How you think the federal government don't know every time he was flying people out on the jet?
That's the problem.
When you put somebody on a jet, you have to put like you in the manifest.
Or American Airlines, you was flying these people out. You got a lot of money and a lot of influence. So
the feds keep account of everything. Every time you put somebody in your jet, they know the manifest. They know who.
Right, they gotta know who up in the air. It's not like it's a secret. That's why I was saying he's trying to fly away. They on your ass. You
can't go on. You think we not already tracking your planes, nigga?
Right.
We know who flying. You even if you lying, say somebody else on the manifest. Guess what? They gonna do? They gonna check. What's the odds that shit leaving today? We looking for you.
Right. They was watching for it.
They gonna make sure we're gonna check everybody for the next 2 weeks, for the next month. That's why I said niggas is dumb.
They do make stupid.
Little Dirk thought he was gonna go to Dubai.
Same thing. Fuck you thought you was.
Them days,
you about to get in the air?
Them days is over.
You thought
you was better off getting on the
train.
No, you was better off watching that nigga. Watching that dude or the black nigga. How he jumped on the jet ski and how he drove the Bermuda. You was better off watching. Remember how we watched that?
Oh yeah.
You was better off doing what that nigga did. Figuring out how he did that, get on the boat and just ride the Bermuda.
You ain't never motherfucking.
You niggas doing it wrong.
I didn't even know people were doing things, but he's not the only one. I've seen a different one.
That nigga roll like the Bermuda. Nigga, you was better off going to Florida and getting on your jet ski and going to Bermuda. Having some niggas like, yo, nigga, I need you get in contact with one. I got in contact with one of them YouTube niggas like, yo, I'm gonna meet you out there, yo, just take me to Bermuda. And when you go that way, I'm gonna go that way. Nigga, that's what these niggas don't understand. Nigga, I know nigga, what? Y'all trying to pay the white niggas to do shit for y'all. They got them locals. Them locals, hey, look, my nigga, I'm trying to get to Puerto Rico. I'm trying to get somewhere, nigga. All right, my nigga, I know what to do.
That's how foreigners be moving around and shit because they ain't waiting to get a check-in at the airport. They ain't doing nothing by no paperwork. Okay? They're not doing that. Clearly, right? Clearly. We can talk about it now. Clearly.
You trying to get it. You think the government gonna let you get on a plane to fly before you get arrested.
They like, nigga, you stupid.
No, you don't let them know. We be talking about I ain't charged yet though. I can't. Nah, you charged now. Right. We charge you now. Hey, of course you charge now, nigga. They see you leaving.
Right. Come on.
Nigga, if you assume something going on, you supposed to bounce quietly. And you supposed to go like Russell Simmons.
Right.
Nigga, I'm out before the shit. As soon as I see what's
going
on,
you gotta be a suspect in it. You gotta be
as soon as I see other niggas going to jail, I'm out.
10 steps ahead.
Soon as P. Diddy felt like he was being sued, he should have said, all right, I'm out. Nigga, he should have went and left. Everything.
Everybody gets that moment, whether you know what I'm saying, where you're like, oh shit. Damn. How am I do this? Because you know what I'm saying? Were you figuring out whether somebody betrayed you, said something? Because everybody's just like you paying chicks to fuck, you got a lot of people who are keeping you informed too. You know what I'm saying? You knew it was coming. You should have had this shit together.
I would have been left. I've been left, nigga. I didn't have my money put up in other accounts. I'd have went to a different country. Niggas wouldn't know where the fuck I was.
Right.
Nigga, I'd have slowly started moving my family. Mm-hmm. You could live great anywhere else too, my nigga.
Oh, and you're a billionaire here in the United States. You'd be
bro, he could have took his money to Africa. They would have took care of him.
Right.
They would have made sure he never was found. America would have never been able to get him. America would have had to go over there and go to war for them to give him up.
Please, you would switch that bank account over.
He should have already been having his money over there. That's what niggas don't be fucking up. We wait till we get in trouble to have offshore accounts. Mm-hmm. Nigga, he was already supposed to have offshore accounts, especially when you knew you lived that type of life.
Mm-hmm.
I already know I do crimes in America. Let me have an offshore account where I got a whole bunch of money in it. So if I ever need to go, I ain't even got to transfer
That's
nothing.
Why these biggest crooks, they be living in other countries. They'll have a house here,
but
they be living in Switzerland or Mexico.
Like he was already going to have another house in another country. He can just go whenever he wants. He's supposed to be able to get in his helicopter and fly off.
Right.
Fuck them. Sometimes fuck a plane. Sometimes you gotta. This was bad about having a plane. You gotta have your plane at an airport. You have your helicopter at your house on a park, and you getting that shit, nigga. Motherfucking what's his name? El Chapo.
Oh, yeah.
And them niggas, Pablo Escobar, they used to jump in their helicopter and try to hurry up and run.
Mm-hmm.
They used to park their planes in fields. Mm-hmm. They used to build their own runways and hide their planes. We be parking our shit at motherfucking at DFW Love Field and shit. Yeah, no,
I'll be there next week.
Nigga, they be buying that shit and be telling them drop it off right there in the middle of this land, right? They be like, in the land?
Everything
on my shit right here in my land. So anytime I'm ready to go, I'm gonna create my own runway.
The mountains in the cut.
Yeah. What? Nigga create their own runway though. They have their own land with their own runway, so can't nobody control when they move or when they leave. Yeah, and if they want to leave, they can bounce. Like that nigga P. Diddy could have.
He could have.
He could have his own port and his own land and his own shit to where he didn't have to go to nobody's shit to where he check in and all that.
You know what they spend their money on is, you know, houses, yachts, planes. You know,
he could have got on his boat and just drove the fuck away if he was smart. I would have got on a yacht in Cali. And my nigga, you live in Miami. He got a boat in Miami. You could have called one of them essays, my nigga, and told him like, look, my nigga, I'm trying to get here. His nigga would have said, okay, I'm gonna tell my people we're gonna meet me at this point. And we're gonna switch everybody. Yeah, they would switch you from one boat to another boat, my nigga. These niggas would have took you like you had no problem, my nigga. They'd have took care of you like they had my nigga, bro. How you think these niggas go back and forth to Cuba? Right. He could have got to Cuba, my nigga. You think he could have got to Cuba?
Don't want to leave. Remember, they got families and they don't want to leave.
That's what it is. Nigga don't be want to leave. He could have got to Cuba, my nigga, the right people. Soon as he got word that this shit was happening and Cassie was trying to get you, it might be some shit coming down. That nigga was supposed to start talking to them essays in Miami and start talking to the Cuban people and putting in the right motherfucking works to where they would have put him on a boat and got him to where he needed to go. Yeah. The same way they come in is the same way you get the fuck out. Speedboat, nigga. Yeah. Once you get across that line, ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nothing you can do. They're gonna take you. Once they find out you P. Diddy and you got money,
shit, you could have took your ass to what is it, Port-au-Prince, take to Haiti, brought your money there, and made that whole place your own shit.
Once he go to Haiti, he could have chilled.
They want that fun money.
Bro, he could have chilled with barbecue, my nigga. He would have went to Haiti. He could have chilled with barbecue.
They ain't gonna let you go. You come bring your millions over there.
Barbecue would have took care of that nigga, man. If he would have went to Haiti and said, yo, man, bro, he could have went to Haiti and been good. That's where he go. That's where you supposed to go. If you a millionaire, you got money, nigga, you go to Haiti. You fuck with Haiti. And you fuck with barbecue. Barbecue would have been like, you good over here. What we need, what we got, how much money? Let's do what we need to do.
Just right on the beach, start building that shit the fuck up.
He would have took care of you. Y'all niggas, you would have been the vice president.
Right. Shit.
That's why you supposed to be going to places beforehand and giving back to these type of people. So when shit happen, you can run and do type of shit like that. Mm-hmm. Nigga, you supposed to already have been going over there, like looking out for niggas. These niggas
building relationships internationally.
Yeah, P. Diddy don't even know who to talk to. This nigga ain't got no international relationships. That's why I said these niggas be fucking that type of shit up. The white people know how to do that.
They do.
So when they run, they can be protected.
They do.
White nigga, you supposed to have international relationships.
That's
you
what I'm saying.
Nigga, what?
You motherfucking right, I do.
You see how Rodman had the international with the nigga from North Korea?
Huh?
Rodman.
Right.
That nigga got a relationship with that nigga. If he want to go over there anytime, he's straight.
No problem.
That nigga take care of Rodman.
They want him to do that. They want him to come and stay. Shit.
They love Rodman.
And don't let him leave, but he fine with it.
So, bro, he's the king over there.
Right. So,
if he need money, he could probably make one phone call and get whatever he want. Anything. They probably get that nigga millions, bro. Oh,
he was a fan since he was little. He was wearing the jerseys when he was at that school, remember? That nigga, that's like, he would love that shit. If he said he wanted to go there, that nigga would probably build him a fucking castle.
Probably build him a castle, bro.
With a huge basketball court.
That's why I said when Rodman go over there, he probably get with everything he motherfucking
He get the vacation people don't get.
Never see girls, everything. Imagine a leader, telling these women, I need you to be with him. Now you getting 15, 20 women at one time because the leader, man, you know what this nigga can do? He driving around in the biggest cars. Right. He had the biggest
escorted everywhere, just royalty. But see, no, people don't.
And he a black man,
right? International,
and he's a black man. Mm-hmm. Don't tell me it can't be done. That's a black man getting love and North Korea, bro.
Yeah, there. So everything can be done.
That's why I say America don't really want peace because how do you not make Rodman one of the most important people in America? If he got a connection like that. Nigga, in the government, we supposed to be using Rodman as an ambassador for America. To him, he supposed to be talking all type of peace movements. He supposed to be.
I was telling you, they was using some of the ladies for in those time periods, and they were having them sit at. They were meeting like well, I think was it forget Josephine Baker. She was sitting at German meetings with the guys and dinners and shit like that. They were having her go to these meetings. And she was an entertainer. She was a dancer, a singer. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you get, because you use your influence if you're major here in the United, which she was, and in France at the time. So you have her doing exactly what you need her to do, right? That's the same way that they could use Robin.
Robin could be shutting shit down. He could be making sure shit ain't got nothing to worry about.
Having conversations with people.
The reason he probably really ain't pushed the button on us is probably because he like Robin. He probably like, man, you lucky I don't want to get rid of Robin. For real. That's probably the only reason he probably, because if anything, he probably like Robin, man. I'm telling you, man, come over. Hey, the day you decide to say, he called me Rocket Man too many times.
I can't take the disrespect.
How many times you think I'm gonna let you call me Rocket Man? Fuck that nigga. We be thinking Kim Jong-un talk like a Chinese nigga. He probably be listening to rap music. He probably like, fuck that nigga. Like, what's wrong with that motherfucker? Oh, you stupid. You stupid bitch. I'm telling you, we be thinking they talk how we be thinking. They be talking how we don't even think they talk.
People too. We just have I think we have like an innate ignorance
like,
to shit.
That nigga probably be putting bandanas on, listening to Tupac.
Oh my God.
Talking about something. I bet you homie.
I mean,
hit him up. First off, fuck your bitch when you call it.
Who knows, right? I don't know if you don't know.
Yeah, my nigga, come on, bro. You gotta be a little different. If that nigga look up to Robin, you think he ain't listening to Tupac, Wu-Tang Clan? That nigga probably rap. He probably rap is everything to him.
But you gotta remember that rap music has moved around internationally too, so people hear the music. So it's not like it's like they've never heard it.
He probably just don't let them do it.
Right. That's the thing.
But that's how he is. He does what he don't allow them to do.
Yeah, don't he eat steak and shit?
Everything he do, he don't allow them to do.
People can't eat, like, I think that's like considered like luxury. I forget what it was. They would say
like he listens, he watch, like he's allowed to watch American TV, but they can't. He does everything.
Oh, they said that guy that was on that we watched last night. He said car ownership has changed. They're starting to see more independent people have cars. Remember, they couldn't have cars, or he was feeling like people, if you were poor, you didn't even need to have a car. So if you couldn't afford one, you didn't need it. Like out here, we can't afford a car, but we still get one, right?
Everybody got a car.
Everybody got a car, but
some
it's not like
people
that.
gotta live in that motherfucker.
Right. But so the guy that was touring there was saying that they're starting to see more and more cars on the road. People are acquiring, but maybe.
But remember, we didn't even see no police.
No.
Anytime, bro, I've never seen a video where you ain't seen not one cop.
I think that's good.
Not one cop. I didn't see a cop car. I didn't see a police. Nothing.
Because we always say, imagine living in a world without crime. They said they have like less crime. Like
all they have is the military. I don't even think they have police forces. They don't need it because they know. If you do something wrong, the forces is coming.
Right, but that's how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be afraid of something. You have to have order in society.
And who want to commit a crime when in North Korea, if you do something, your whole family gotta go to jail.
Right.
So you be looking. You teach your kids. That's how they feel. Don't go out this house and do something to put me in jail.
Play with that, right? Because you're a root of us. So you go out there and you commit a crime, you dishonor your family. And
we go to jail too.
Right. We produce you. So we are all here together. No. That would fuck up society. It just makes you see how different things are. Like me personally, I would love to live in a world where I didn't have to worry about crime. Like not just like on my block or in areas that I live, but
that's why they don't let nobody infiltrate though, because they feel like, bro, nigga, we are crime free.
Right.
We are like North Korea. When Corona came, North Korea was one of the only places that didn't have it.
Right, because ain't nobody coming in here.
They don't let nobody come in.
Right. We let everybody in and out of here. We don't have, it makes it, we have no structure. We are really living in chaos. And your good people are forced to have to live amongst this shit. Like imagine if America didn't allow people to fly into our country. Like we don't even want that.
No, like I'm talking about nobody. What if nobody was able to visit us? It was like if you lived there, only the people that lived there was able to stay here.
Right.
And we weren't
places here.
And we weren't allowed to go out.
Right.
That's how North Korea is, and we weren't allowed to go out.
Right.
But people allowed to come tourists, and you take them to tourist places. But outside of that, they are not allowed to roam free and roam in America.
Right, but look at the nature of these places. Even if you go to Europe or you go to South America, you got clubs, you got drugs, you got gangs, you got all that shit. So that the outside, it's like looking at the outside.
Like you notice,
don't go there.
Like you notice, like you
notice
in North Korea, all they people, it's only their people. You're not gonna see no black people, no Puerto Ricans, no Dominicans. They made sure that they are not infiltrated.
No,
it's our
you just
people.
Get on the bus and then you go back.
It's our people.
But you don't buy no property here. You're not living here. No.
It's our people.
Right.
So is he wrong for that? For feeling like it should be our people only? Like we don't have shit of our own.
No, I don't. And I don't.
But we be screaming every day for the same thing that they got.
But see, right. But see, we are a melting pot of people. They are who they are their own people.
Now we are, but we screamed all the time that this was our land first. This was black people. Oh, this should be all. We need something of our own. How come we don't got our own? We don't got our own land. We don't got nothing. That's why.
Too late. You can't. Remember, they've always ruled themselves. It's too late. We live a completely different life, and this is why we get the results that we get. So that's why when people be screaming, yes, shit need to be changed, it definitely fucking does, because it looks like the hood. So basically that would be looking like the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at it, you're like, I don't want to live there. They let the people do whatever they want. Look at how those ladies are doing. Look at how the children are being treated. Look at what they listen to. Nobody wants to work. Nobody can. They throw garbage. It looks so clean over there. We throw garbage on the street. We live in filth. So it's like, why would you want to take a plane and go there? That's how they tell their people. Why would you want to be around those people? Look how they talk. Look how they act. Stay amongst your people.
Walk around with guns.
Right. We thrive here. You're safe here. So why would I want to leave?
Look at the murder rate.
Right.
Robbing still.
We here rioting and acting and getting upset with the shit that we go through.
They don't riot over there.
No, you don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about the level of chaos that we're living.
We let our people riot.
All the different and levels of things that we got going on, that's going on here is like it's very toxic.
We give permits for you to protest your government.
Right.
In America, we give people permits to protest their own government.
Right. So then when you have someone who's orange and comes in and says, y'all don't think this is fucking chaos? And just because you hate them, you'll miss the fucking point.
How do you give somebody a permit to go against you?
But we never thought like that because we don't think like that because we still thrive off of this is a melting pot. We built this all together. We are, what makes this country. But in all actuality,
that's what caused chaos.
That's what caused chaos, because now documented people should not be okay with undocumented people. Because we're no longer those days of when this was Mexico, that's over. That war has been conquered. It's only our history.
They say we're going back.
No,
they say give us our land.
No, what I'm saying is Louisiana, all of these things that this has already been done. It's treaties have been signed, things have been passed over to 2025. We don't live in the same day. Once was is not what it is. If I sell my house, the next people that move in, this is just going to be used to my house. You get what I'm saying? I used to own that house. I used to live there. It's not what it is once I lose it or sell it. You get what I'm saying? So that's how this goes. And now in 2025, we're in a different day and age. You're still, okay, we belong here, and it's not fair that we don't come here. And we're like, well, it's not the same USA that you thought it was. This is modern day. We keep talking about New World Order, and then we forget that there's a New World Order. I don't get it. In this New World Order, they said everybody must be documented, and if you're not, you go back.
Well, the Mexican Senate said that they should give back LA and Texas to Mexico.
Give back?
Yep, because it rightfully belonged to Mexico. It always was Mexico.
Okay.
They say California and Texas belong to Mexico.
Okay, so how does it rightfully belong to them?
because we stole it from them in war. I guess when the Alamo, when we went to war with them, that they took their land.
So you lost the war.
And they saying they want their land back.
But that's not how.
Because far as they concerned, majority of the people that still occupy Texas and California is Mexican. So they say, how you gonna pick somebody off of their own land?
That's crazy. That's like fucking Bloods and Crips fighting for something, and then you lose the block, and now I own it. I'm not just gonna give it back to you. You got to take it.
Well, that's what they about to do.
Well, then they're gonna have to take it.
That's why the Civil War basically breaking out right now. The only thing is right now it's against ICE and the FBI. Eventually, ICE, the FBI, going to turn into the citizens. Because guess what? Eventually, them protesters going to start spreading out from just going at ICE to going and vandalizing your stores and vandalizing and stealing your property.
He was holding a live the other day, and he was saying this is like the best time. He was like, because right now, black people and white folks is uniting on this shit. It's about to be the 4th of July. You're going to see how many flags come out and be American flags, because what's happening is that people are going to get fed up with this. And like you said, it's going to become a war between the two, because people are going to be like, they're not going to allow this to carry on for months and months and months. And there's not going to be other people on the adverts, because then it's just going to be being taken over by, citizens who are not legal or who are fighting for citizens to become legal. Mm-hmm. You got to remember, this is still America. Now everybody is waiting for the government to just come in and do something, but you let this shit continue.
It's going to.
You let it continue, and you think that the people are going to allow you to just destroy American stores and shit like that.
Paxton just sent 7,000 troops to Texas. Texas sent 7,000 troops. So it's only 2,000 in California. 7,000 just got sent to Texas. Mm-hmm. To put in Fort Worth, to be put in San Antonio, Houston, all around in the major cities, just in case they try to do some shit. So, nigga, and I don't even know if we started protesting yet. Did we even start protesting in Fort Worth? Did the McDonald's come out yet? Did they come out in Fort Worth yet? Or are they scared? Because like I said, if I was them, I wouldn't come out. I wouldn't come out.
To be completely fucking honest, a lot of them come.
I'll buy my business.
Some money that they have from Mexico, they buy some little spot. No, those are balls. I don't like.
What is it, like a strawberry ball?
No, they explode in your mouth. You're not gonna get them.
Try a little.
They put them at the bottom of the drinks, and they taste like fruit.
What kind of ball is that?
But I don't like.
Where you get them from? Where they sell them at?
They're popping balls.
Where they selling balls at though? I ain't never seen no balls like that.
They have boba, they have chips.
You can buy the kit, the boba kit. The
but where they get them balls at? Where the stores they get them at?
Oh, I don't know.
Korean stores.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Because I never seen them like that.
They're the popping balls. They have a lot of them on TikTok shop. They have blue raspberry. They have sour ones too.
Yeah, but can you buy them?
Mm-hmm. She said Korean store. I'm not buying them. I don't like them.
They have Korean stores. They have Chinese stores where you can buy them. I think there's a place in the mall where you can buy them.
Hey, is any of your friends scared they're gonna get deep? You got any immigrant friends, migrant friends that
no? Here,
I don't want a lot. Give me one more ball. I ain't used to shit popping in my mouth.
Pick that up.
Got a different feel. You ain't got no migrant friends? Mm-hmm. I know some. I'm about to call ICE on the top of this thing. And what's the name down the street?
What? Oh, they have balls.
Abraham. Casir! Yeah. What you doing? You working out?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe you.
No, I walked in there today. When I walked in there to give him the phone, he was in there lifting the weights.
What are you working? He took all the stuff here already?
What? The clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he already left to go for good?
No, he said that he's gonna come back. But I think he said he leaves Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, tomorrow.
So he's not.
So this is working out. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, what you doing? What you doing? What's your program right now?
My program?
Yeah. Let me see what program you got. When this happens?
It's a gift from my anniversary.
Huh? Trying to see when this happens.
That's you want to try some?
What's your program?
What time can I get up for work?
You got it on the phone?
Yeah.
Well, that's on the phone. You wrote it on the phone?
Yeah, you can just add what you want.
Oh, you made a list?
Let me see.
Go,
What you doing?
Go,
You can add what you want to do and how many reps you want to do.
Oh,
okay.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what you doing right now?
He was doing list.
Me?
Ooh, Kaya, you
I
like
was
these?
doing all of these.
Like what?
Right here.
These earrings?
This one right
Just
here.
for now. You want to go?
Like I'm only doing the ones for the
No,
waist.
no.
If you
You gotta do push-ups though. You should work on your chest.
I know that's what I started doing.
Like see which ones help this bro.
Like I'm trying to do the
I'll
chest.
use that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Push-ups.
No, unless
Yeah.
you can.
I'm telling you, push-ups work for chest more than anything. Try to do 100 a day. 25 in the morning. 25 in the afternoon. 25 at night. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. And work that chest. Before you know it, that's 1,000 a week. Wow, you gotta start working your chest. We gotta get you what's next so you go to practice next week.
Physical.
Yeah.
Oh, what's tomorrow? I go tomorrow.
I know. Because I think last time I was working out all last night last time.
Football practice gonna be real this year.
I was straight.
Nigga,
I was working out all last night.
Let me see.
I was getting swollen.
That's what Keith used to do.
I was getting swollen, bro.
That's right, Cassie. You take your before and after pictures. So,
Exactly.
so by the end of the year, you
Let
should
me
see
see.
results.
If you do about a whole year straight, you should.
Right. You should.
You gotta be ready. Yeah, man, you gotta get ready for wrestling too.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta start. You gotta work on your moves. You gonna
Oh yeah, you gotta tighten up.
win more than one match this year.
I won more than one match. Do you remember the score? What was the score?
Who?
You. You said he was keeping track.
Of what?
A wrestling.
I don't remember.
Exactly. I don't remember it.
You need a haircut.
I
Your shit grow back.
have to do his twists, and I didn't get to do Junior's hair. That's all I was gonna detox his hair.
Detox.
Yeah, I was gonna get the little tub, and you put baking soda and apple cider vinegar, and it gets all the dirt, kind of soaks the dreads and gets all the dirt out.
Oh shit! You can do that in this thing.
I know I was gonna buy, but it's only like not a lot. But I was gonna get that.
Another bro. See, that's what another way to spend.
No, okay. I knew he was gonna say that.
I don't even make
That's why I've been
sense.
contemplating. I haven't purchased anything yet. So
Baking soda $1.
this woman made a video. She said, my husband just said he don't love me and he wanted a divorce. He was like, that is not what I said. I said, you can't order anything off of Amazon. She was like, same thing.
The fuck? What the fuck?
These are done.
No, they're not. How you know? Scroll up. What are you doing?
Oh, somebody go upstairs.
Bro, you don't do nothing, bro.
I'm about to get angry.
Bro, you don't do shit in this house. That's all you do. Yeah, that's all you do.
That's not true.
That is. That's all you
I
do.
do a lot. That's
No, you
not
don't.
true. I do a lot.
That's all you do.
I do.
All you do is fuck
No.
and drink.
No.
Fuck
I don't
and
do
drink. Fuck and drink. That's all she do. It's like, nah, that's what they say I do. They say all I do is fuck and drink. They say all I do is fuck and drink. That's all I do, Kimmy, is fucking drink. Fucking drink. Fuck and drink or fucking drink.
Fuck and drink. Drink and fuck. In that order. Not fuck and drink. You drink and fuck.
Oh yeah. I know how to make that thing go. Yep, that's what.
No, you know what? I wanted to discuss that with you. We'll talk about that later.
What?
We'll discuss that later.
What are you talking about?
No, we're gonna discuss that later.
Mm.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I think this should be a topic.
What? Your break out right?
Like this.
That's what Diddy should have.
That's
Diddy should
we
have.
gotta fix that.
Diddy
He
should have.
take it off because I take it off and put it back.
Diddy should have one.
No, I took it off. You put it back.
I ain't taking nothing off.
I got an email and it was like, "Oh, do you still want to be?" And I was like, "Oh, fuck no!" And then you put it back and did it.
I ain't going nowhere. You know, I ain't going nowhere, man.
It showed me step by step. The whole email was like, "Thank you, God." So I did it, and I was like, "So when I hear that, I keep reminding myself that I need to tell you."
When your shit ring, my shit ring. No. Hey, what, man? I got a lot of P Diddy in me.
No, that's ridiculous. That's amazing.
Cassie, shut up.
When I fucking move, you show me.
Cassie. That's gonna be your middle name. Your middle. Your middle name gonna be Cassie. Cassie. Let me start calling you Cassie. Cassie. So you know what it is, y'all? What time is it? 7 o'clock already? Oh my God, y'all. You walked in there instead of doing what I told you to do. See how rude you is? I told her to do something and she did the opposite, y'all. Talking about no respect. None whatsoever. I be trying to figure out. Turn that nigga down. Yeah, don't you know to turn that nigga down. No, I'm live. Fuck. His live ain't nothing fucking with mine. He corny.
He played video games. Nobody wants to play video games.
Yeah, he corny as hell. That nigga is corny. That's
Ooh,
why
Daphne still has a channel?
She watch a nigga that play video games all day. Daphne was better than that nigga.
He's still on. I seen him in Kaiser with him. It was like 2 days ago. That nigga
Yeah,
still yelling. You used to hate him. You used to tell the kids to turn his shit off.
Yeah, you used to watch that nigga.
Screaming, remember?
They used to watch that nigga. They used to laugh.
People like, turn that shit the fuck off. And they'd be screaming and screaming. And they be cracking up.
They used to love that nigga. Y'all don't watch him no more, guys?
I think she got headphones on. She said she don't.
They used to love him.
I was like,
Junior used to watch that nigga all the time.
I think it was all the yelling in person.
Bro, yeah, I used to be like, bro, they used to be sitting there trolling.
That's when he don't have as many people in the.
He can't do that cursing no more.
Yeah, times have changed.
Back then, YouTube was different.
Right, all that cursing and fuck and shit, all of that shit.
Oh shit, he can't get monetized like that.
So that's all.
Holy fuck!
Like, yeah,
and QJ used to be laughing. I used to be like, bro, what the fuck's so funny?
He was watching all the videos.
That's how he thought he could play the video game. I can't believe Keith Jr. got a new car today. He think he the man now.
He called me. He was coming down the block. He was like, "It's like, how you know it's yours?" He was like, "Cause he got a phone." And the phone went blank. I was dead.
This nigga
I was like, "Wow."
I know that's right. Get your shit, nigga. He like, fuck that. I'm about to ride the wave. Ah. And nigga, you better do good this year in school, nigga.
My dad is gonna look for any reason. He's gonna look for any reason. Oh my God.
Now you know they done fucked up. They better start saving them. Kaya and Calais gonna want that.
Calay's gonna be a little. Yeah, when she gets home today, and I'm not ready for it. That's why I keep saying
When she find out,
what time she get off.
But no, they want to start saving. Kyle gonna be like, y'all gonna give me half or what? I'm gonna buy my own.
No, my mom tried to do that to her. So Clay called her and was like, Gina, if I make this much money, will you go half? And she was like, I'll give you $100. She was like, I don't know. My mom had to be messing with her. Clay was like, oh no, how dare you say that? She was mad. She was like, they trying to get you junior car, but she said she only gonna give me $100.
Try to get them a car now.
Clay won't one bad as hell. I really think you could do that, and she could put that around to figure out to get comfortable with it.
I am gonna do that.
And she is terrified, no lie. So, but I have to get her. I'm terrified for this.
But I'm gonna get a new car. Somebody will end up taking that car.
I will get some. Cause she wants a.
I'm giving me a Corvette.
She likes cars like that.
Our next car gonna be a Corvette.
Corvette.
Oh yes, I am. I'm getting a Corvette. Either a Corvette or a Camaro.
Somebody in this area has a Corvette, and it's twice I've seen him holding up traffic for stupid shit.
Either I'm gonna get a Camaro. One of them Camaros that we remember the first Camaro we was gonna get.
Convertible.
Probably convertible Camaro.
I think I want a Camaro.
Yeah, I ain't never had a convertible.
Right, just for a little bit, even if I don't know how I'm gonna like it.
I never had one. I'll get a convertible.
I be scared of problems. I don't want no problems, and I don't want no rips. I don't want like fabric or nothing like that. I like the hard top.
I want a horse though.
I don't want no friend.
You don't want a horse and trailer?
No, man.
Horse and carriage?
No, I don't want that. No.
We could ride around just the town though.
No, I don't want to ride around town.
And the horse?
I want to be able to get on the highway and get out of here.
I'm saying, yeah, when we want to get in down the highway.
I don't need to mosey around.
It's when we want to ride around the locals.
Moseying down my car in my horse and carriage.
When we going to the locals. I
don't want nothing on these local
floors. When you go to the beauty salon store, you don't waste gas. You just get to use your horse.
That's all right.
When you go to want to go to China buffet, you ride the horse.
No, folks who over at the Daiquiri Lounge all had their horses.
Yeah, they had their horses.
I don't people move around with their horses. I don't want to.
Yeah, see, I want a horse.
Bigger shit, more food, vet bills. I don't want none of that shit.
I ain't cleaning no shit.
I don't want to have the responsibility of taking care of nothing.
How much can
be able to get up and go when I
can you see how much you give me a horse for?
No, I can't. I can price you some vacations.
You can't price me a horse?
I can price you some flights. I can't price you no horse.
You think they'll let me put a horse in this backyard?
Listen, you do it wrong.
I want a horse. How much I think I get a horse for? I'm just curious. How much you think I'll get a horse for? A miniature horse, though. I don't want a regular size miniature horse. Mm-hmm. How much? Put in your phone. Miniature horse for sale. Hold on, I'll do it. I want to see how much I get a miniature horse. Let me see how much a miniature horse costs. What they call a pony. Miniature horse for sale. Miniature. Miniature. Oh, they 4,400. They 4,400. They start at 4,400. But they basically ponies. You see?
They're cute.
They basically ponies, though. But can you ride them? Or are these just for little babies?
Yeah, you might be too heavy for them.
Look like just like little babies.
Like little ones.
Well, no, they got some nice size ones because I could ride this one. Stallion, miniature stallion. Yeah, I could ride that.
Okay, I need me a horse. You don't want no horse? What you want? You want some ducks, some chickens, pigs, some squirrels, some pigeons?
I don't want no animals.
You want some iguanas, some snakes,
Clay wants a snake.
some spiders?
Yeah, so she got a snake for her birthday.
What you want?
Kai said if we do a snake, she's leaving.
What you want?
I don't want no animal.
And thinks we're not going to fight back.
You think we spend too much time glorifying like rap?
How much is a snake?
You get a snake for like $40.
Someone asked the one the other day.
She ain't gonna be able to take in the snake.
That's what I asked her. I was like, "Are you gonna be?"
She gonna be scared of her own snake. Yeah.
Well, that's what I said. I said, "Are you gonna be scared?"
Be scared of her own snake. Come on, man. Y'all know that. She don't be scared. You ain't gonna hear the end of it.
And entertainment and athletics, and we weren't encouraging our kids to be elected officials, be politicians, be police officers, whatever it was. You think we spend too much time focusing on people on the wrong thing?
I think the people that have made it, it's important that we don't become an illusion of inclusion. The people that made it are definitely points of inspiration globally, because this is a global problem. This is what's going on in Nigeria. What's going on around the world? It's a global problem, the whole global diaspora. Us making it and hip hop being at the forefront and sports being at the forefront, that was a part of the evolution. And entertainment, now we have to break down the doors into other fields. It has to go from inside out. So everybody we hire and people we do business with, we got to make sure that they really have African American diversity. So we got to weaponize our vote. We got to weaponize our economy. Right now, we're talking about the solution for the vote, for voting, and for politics. You're going to have to fight a war for us to own our economics, and we're going to have to fight a war for us to own our politics.
Biden's decision to pick Kamala.
Yeah, I mean,
we got to fight a war for our economics. So basically, you're telling us we're going to fight a war for our money, which we gave you, and we're going to have to fight a war for our politics. What? So you're basically saying I'm becoming an enemy of the state. Yeah, I'm not going to play with the program no more. You basically telling them, in other words, I'm not going to play with the program.
You want the people to follow you. But see, I get it, but I don't know what the solution is. Do we deserve to be represented by our billionaires and to be able to walk in and have our own groups?
Yeah, bro, that sounds like dictatorship.
But you can't do these. I found that you can't do this on this land here. Okay,
you can't have dictatorship. Nobody voted you in this position.
Right? Nobody put you in here. You are just taking.
We are a democracy.
Right. You're taking
it in your own hands to say I'm going to be the one to lead my black people.
Not appointing you to do this for us.
So if we do a democracy, and the whole point of our democracy is to what? To get the black people to vote and make people vote. We are voting.
Right, but we got to vote for you, did he? You just taking it upon yourself.
He's telling people the whole day vote. I represent the black people.
Right. Yeah, you can't.
Sound like a democracy. Sound like you trying to start a dictatorship.
Right. We ain't even let you know that we don't. Nigga, who put you in office over here?
Bro, this nigga crazy, bro. That's when you know he's doing that pink cocaine.
But yeah, what he's trying to just put forward, I don't think is something that could happen here in the United States. What? You believe that too, Layla?
Man, got to pink cocaine. What in the right mind makes you think? It make you think. I'm for who you is. What make you think that they gonna listen to you say all this and they gonna let you get it done?
Mm-hmm.
What they want? I'm not budgeting. You fucked up, homie. You fucked up. That's what all you gotta do is pay attention. All you gotta do is pay attention. And that's what happened. You see why he in the position he in. Because he did shit like that. What they say in this art of war. Never not smooth.
Right. Why didn't you try to formulate this underground like how most people try to do? That's how things got done back in the day. Niggas was quiet. They held their own meetings. You know, they made their own moves before you were ready to announce this is who I am officially.
But that's what he was doing. That's what made him so confident.
Because they been having their own meetings. Yeah, they was having their own meetings.
They was doing this shit, talking what they can do. Now, KC probably was going back and reporting.
Right. This is what they talking about at the Diddy meeting.
DJ Khaled is the one giving the idea because he was the
Right. We could do this. This is how we do it. We the best.
Saying that shit, we the best.
He was the cheerleader. He was getting these niggas motivated.
Pay attention. I pay attention. I think the whole thing. Man, this is already good. I'm telling you, baby, I beat this shit, baby. You know why I beat this shit?
Why? Why you a pro? You a pro, kid.
Oh. She like when I put plates on top of a bowl. I told him, go on. Hey, it's Friday night. And the night is right. That's what I'm about to do for you. Look.
That's fat.
You know, go Kiwi, go Kiwi, go Kiwi, go Kiwi. Stupid.
You be hating on me.
What you eat?
Hey, yo, you not in that program no more?
No, she graduated.
It's over?
Yeah.
So can she make a whole class get collated?
They already started their summer program.
Damn.
They're already doing the trip.
Damn. That would have been good for collate.
Yeah, I got an email that what she
oh yeah, I forgot. Damn, did your mom did you tell her what happened?
What?
That she got to go to school? She got what happened about school?
Yeah, you're late.
You told her?
I told her, we did a joke. She looked like she was gonna cry.
I didn't. I just was pissed off.
She was mad. She was mad. She was like, "Are you kidding me?" And she was really mad. I told Keisha,
like I was this close to hopping in that car and bringing that.
She was
You showed the picture and everything?
Yeah, I showed her the email. She was reading it like close and stuff. I told Keidrina that I told her that he was wrong.
Gonna bring that.
He was like, "What did she say?" He was like, "That's awful. Somebody find out after they did everything. That you got to bring it back.
You got to
bring your shit back. That's your problem."
I was gonna burn that place down.
You wouldn't have went back to school for another year?
Hell no.
Yo, that would have been fun.
Chicken in here.
That's mine.
Are you ready? Are you ready? We made dinner. She got pork, chicken, right?
No, it's not. They don't show me
Gross. How could you go wrong?
You want to go to next school?
no pleasure. Oh, I told you junior because they pretty much like do have like big kind of classes in here.
And you're
PJ started
No, no.
He does what?
That's not very good.
It's going
Honey,
it's going
like
I want that shit.
I'm about to get up out of here, y'all.
Yes, give me somewhere.
We be back. I'm about to get something to eat. You already know. I'm gonna start another live though. I'm gonna start another live.
And not little one, not like that. Give me Jesus. Yeah, they check out one.